to shocking turns. They've got the heat, they've got the burn. I believe in Cody on it. With Jake beside him, it's so gritty. From media talk to rumble roars, Cody on it, let's hear some more. I believe in Cody on it. Breaking kayfabe, dropping truth bombs, yeah. Cody on it is where I belong. I believe in Cody on it. With Jake beside him, it's so gritty. From mania talk to rumble roars, Cody on it, let's hear some more. I believe in Cody on it. Breaking kayfabe, dropping truth bombs, yeah. Cody on it is where I belong.
Screen light flickering, Jake sitting low. Foot wrapped tight like a story untold. Cody's voice cracks through the digital haze. Two guys chasing wrestling's maze. Broken foot, but the show rolls on. Jake's pain sings a quiet song. In the sun where we all fall, wrestling rumors, wrestling brawls. Jake and Cody calling it raw. In the somewhere breaking the wall. Eclipse a suplex, dreams and chair shot screams. Fans in the chat throwing wild extremes. Jake's got crutches but his spirit won't bow. Cody laughs, Jake wipes his brow. Names roar across the cage. Pole bars climbing, kill that doubt. Dom goes over, fans black out. Into somewhere, into the glare. War games, hunger in the air. Survivor series, we don't pray, we swear. Cena versus Dirty Dom. Who will break, who stays calm? Into somewhere, he spares the crown.
Happy Thanksgiving! How the hell are we doing, folks? It's Jake, aka Countdown Ended, coming back at you once again. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my American brothers and sisters out there. Hopefully everybody is having a great, stuffed, delicious holiday. I'm stuffing you a different kind. If you can't notice, I am obliterated at this point, and I am ready to mingle because I danced with Liz before. We did the tango called AEW Dynamite, and we talked about Collision and all that jazz. But we got a little bit of WWE left to talk, and whatever the hell else happens, because I let him off the leash. That's right, he's loose. It's Cody O'Needy 316.
What's going on? I was off of earlier streams, so he was like, you know what? You don't get any days off. So he dragged me onto this stream, and he said, if you don't do it, you're fired.
Sorry, I'm trying to finish my delicious dinner. You were mocking me for having, Cookie Crisp for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And you started crying out like crazy. Yeah, you were wiping the tears off still. What did I?
Yeah. Well, all right. Thanksgiving's a tough holiday for dear old Jakey Poo. All right. I've actually spent a Thanksgiving inside a Burger King once.
Who's called you that before?
My grandmother. Her and I spent Thanksgiving in a Burger King, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My grandfather was like a huge step-grandfather at the time, was acting like a huge asshole and was drunk and mean and nasty yet again, and he had it. Something, pushed that over the edge, and Burger King was like the only place open that day, and it worked out great. Yeah.
Well, that's good at least.
So, cereal be damned. No, tomorrow we're gonna have our
more
big
real backs, I'm sure.
That's right. No, tomorrow we're gonna have our Thanksgiving feast, though. My daughter's been cooking up a storm, so I'm excited for that. Thanksgiving Whopper is what it's all about, though. So simple meals when you're not cooking day of are always like, it takes me back. It's like, yeah, shut up, kids, eat your cookies. Took a lot of therapy to get that joke. How was your day?
My day was good. Had a lot of food, stuffed as all hell. I couldn't eat any pies. I have pies right now. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, you see that I'm handling things maturely, so you might as well indulge into more pie. What's the harm of more pie, really? You could do some more exercises tomorrow. That's what I say.
That's true, I guess, but
pay no mind to the dancing turkeys. We'll eat them later. I think you should have all the pie in the world. All right.
So I heard you fixed the merch.
I did what now?
You got rid of the JD initial.
Yeah.
You got rid of JC. What's that?
So
I don't know what that other
my new
is.
plan, because we couldn't have the Jake and Cody show. It's Jake and Cody plus Liz Variety Hour.
Oh, JCLS?
JCPLVH.
Oh.
Plus Liz Variety Hour.
But don't you think that's a little too long?
I'm sure some people are fat. We could fit it on the material.
Well, I guess, but what about the skinny people?
It'll go on the back. Like to the back. And just wrap around.
But you're crossing out the JD, JC.
No, because on the back we'll still have Jake DeMarco's into somewhere, See,
well, what's
Jake
the other
DeMarco.
thing right there?
No, don't worry. Jake DeMarco's into somewhere. That's what you got to focus on, right? Don't read in between the lines. Just focus.
Oh,
see?
Never read in between the lines. Because...
No. That's where we get in trouble. Ah, Jesus. I'm very, very high on this holiday. I'm exuberant about it. I'm feeling it. So I want to hear what you're thankful for. Let us know in the chat while we're hanging out. We're yours for the long term. We're here to have some fun. Neither of us are living past curfew, but AEW Dynamite was actually quite entertaining last night. I do concede. I gave it a 7.5 overall. And you know how I know my rating was right?
How?
Liz gave it an 8.5.
Oh, really?
So we're always one off from people that go live, right? That's the rule?
Yeah,
Margin
I've
of error,
heard
plus or
mixed
minus
reactions
one.
about AEW Dynamite, and a lot of people do say that AEW has better storytelling than WWE right now, which I would like you to answer. If AEW has any better storytelling, please explain to me what storytelling that they have that is better than WWE or TNA, because I'm
Okay.
failing to see any story on AEW.
Right away, they had Kyle Fletcher and Kazuchika Okada. Not only are they from the
Open
same
up. Why?
Cows Club, because they're in the Continental Classic tournament, so they're in the same Gold
That
League
that doesn't
together.
mean they should open up, though.
Well, there's a
Maybe
reason
a
to
new
it. So
champion that was crowned should be opening up the show.
maybe, but not this time. So
Well, I mean, if you're gonna have
this
a
is
crowned
this is
new
a
AEW champion,
this is
I'm
their
sorry, they
rematch.
need
If
to
you
open up the
remember,
show.
do you remember what happened last time they faced off?
I don't know. I fail to remember sometimes.
Kyle
because-
Fletcher won by surprise. Like no one
Yeah.
expected this to happen. So now Okada's basically out for blood because he was embarrassed last time and he doesn't want to lose in the tournament. So him and Kyle had this amazing 16-minute, 40-second, 45-second, whatever it was, match. They didn't go 30-minute Broadway. They didn't go to a no contest or a count out. They put one another over. Like this, it was so goddamn entertaining. I'm telling you, one of the best AEW matches I've seen in a long time. Kyle wins for the second time. And they work so well together. So now you know this is like building a full-fledged feud between them. And there's so many people that are pissed at Okada right now in the Don Callis family that are just not past the edge yet, but about to be. Takeshita hates Okada. You know what I mean? Like it's going round and round. So, I will say they luck out with the C2 happening because you don't need story for that. It's just whoever's in this racket and this bracket. Let's go ahead and have the racket bracket come ahead and attack it. That's what happens for the next few weeks, and they give us stellar matches. So it's like shut up and take my money. I like good matches.
So Okada
But-
followed the soccer model, huh? You
Yeah.
win the championship next year. You are back in the race.
Yep. I
Got it.
guess. And it makes so much sense because they have to have it as convoluted
Does
as
it?
possible. Right? Because if he loses, not only does he lose the tournament, but he loses his continental title. So he's still the international champion, but that means he loses the unified championship because then they're no longer unified via
So when did
symbolism
the
only.
new AEW champion appear on the show? Because save the less important stuff for later on, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So when did
Samoa Joe.
yeah.
He had a
Samoa
really
Joe.
good in-ring segment. I don't know why he gets all of these like
Was it-
extra ops people
it
to
in the
be
middle of
his
the show?
henchmen. It was the end of the first hour, so you could say middle. Yeah.
So
Well, no,
That's
because
where
they
you
were
have
on at
your-
like 8:45.
that's where you have your new AEW World Champion come out.
Yeah, it fit because they
That-
had
that
the,
should-
the
no,
men's
that should
match,
just
the
kick off
women's
the show.
match, and then Samoa Joe had a good
think-
talking segment. Well, they needed to come down because they have so many matches that had to happen
It
for
doesn't
the
always need to
Continental
start
Classic.
with a match.
They did this night because they have a bunch of matches happening in the Continental
The
Classic that they
Continental
have to
Classic
get in.
is not as important as your AEW World Champion.
Mm. Depends on who
Sorry
we're
to
asking.
say.
Sorry. I loved it. Dynamite was a
I don't
7.5. Listen,
I don't think the Continental Classic even makes sense, if we're being honest with you. And I'm not even trying to. I think we reverse roles here because I try to see the light of AEW, and
AEW's
Spaz are usually
not
the-
bad right now. They're doing things in the right way. Like I'm pissed at the women's tournament. They've already kind of stabbed themselves in the foot with this repeatedly because now, not even just like the team you want won or didn't win. No. Why are you having them pick a stipulation for a match and then have them
But aren't
face
we in a
off in a fatal 4-way?
speaking about the Continental Classic,
Yes.
aren't we in a situation though? I'm sorry about like the International Championship and Continental Championship, but aren't they supposed to be one championship
They're not unified, but you have the unified belt to symbolize you have them both if you hold both titles.
That makes no sense.
How dare you? How does that not make sense? If you are the unified champion, that means you are the international and. Say it with me
Yeah,
now.
that's the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard.
I know, but you have to be the continental and the international champion to make it the unified title. So if you held
That's
both
so fucking-
titles, but if you have both titles, then you're the unified champion. It doesn't unify the belts, it just makes you the unified champion. Got it?
No.
Yeah!
Yeah.
No. And I never will.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, what?
Yeah!
Check your bank account.
Yeah!
What?
Yeah.
$100,000
Yeah.
down the drain?
No, that's to
Well,
you.
no.
That's positive, not negative.
Oh, you're paying me. Oh, AEW is great, you know?
Yeah. Dynamite.
I love AEW. Dynamite is so fucking awesome.
Right? I told you it was good.
I mean, how silly me for even
Why?
saying anything.
Tony is just so kind.
Booker of the year.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, just boom, Dynamite. No, this really was a good Dynamite, though. Money be damned. I tell you to watch Fletcher and Okada too. Damn great match. Samoa Joe looks like a strong champ, thinking he's got everybody outnumbered, and Swerve, Hangman come out with long chains. And I mean, you figure they're in Nashville and they got long chains. I thought they were gonna somebody, but I can say that, right?
Maybe. Try it again.
They were gonna him.
Sleeping. Oh, Jesus.
I guess not. They were gonna goozle him. So you could say they were gonna strangle him. We just can't say they're gonna lynch him. Got it. Well, they had chains and they came out and they were gonna hang Samoa Joe, but he had to run away. I thought this was good. I didn't hate it. And
Are you on drugs again?
yeah, everybody just saw me take like tons of drugs with the happy pills and No, this was actually much better for a follow-up to Full Gear than anything I expected. Hangman's busy, away from Moxley and any of that shit. Good. He's got things to focus on and deal with.
100,000? Yeah.
Right? Hey, I'm sorry, but see your kitty.
You know, if I had a new AEW champion crowned, I would honestly have them come out in the middle of the show as well.
You see the kitty in the window right now?
Yeah. I don't think that's mine.
Sorry, no more kitty, right?
What?
You should have played along, Cody.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, that wasn't your cat?
No.
Whose
It was
cat
my
was
neighbor's cat.
Oh, boy, you got some explaining to do.
Oh, because they wanted us to babysit it.
Oh, God. That's not that little sick kid, right? With the.
That's exactly whose cat it is.
Oh no!
They said that's the only thing that makes them happy.
Oh, okay. Listen. I'm gonna.
They said if anything happens to
I got it. I'm gonna go to Amazon. I'm gonna get you some Gorilla Glue, and you're gonna fix this. Okay? We're gonna get them to drone you some. You're gonna put the cat back together, and it'll be good as new.
But if they say, "Why isn't it moving?"
It'll move. I'll get you. Milo has like this little ball that jumps and vibrates, and it giggles.
Oh, stuff it in the cat.
Yeah. You're with
How
me
do I
now.
put it in the cat?
There should be a hole already, right? Work backwards. Wherever they landed. Yeah.
There.
Listen, all right.
That a good idea?
I got one jumping ball. Ask Rufus about this. Sure. What's up, Rufus? Rufus the AI. Where are you, Rufus? Ask Rufus a question. I have a cat that needs to be handled. Can I have a giggle ball? Let's see what happens here. Perfect. Given your fresh litter. Yeah. All right. We found it. Perfect. See? Fresh ideas. There you go. It's coming right to you. At least AEW doesn't make their women wear bodysuits overseas. And yeah, we've got, I'm curious how this Rumble is going to go down, honestly. I am weary, but I am touched. You know, everybody was going ahead, and I saw people submitting their dinners and showing us what they were eating tonight. I'm like, oh, that's nice. People are having actual like nice looking meals. I mean, look at this. That looks delicious. No, that's got everything on it. I thought it was damn good. And then I went ahead and I took a photo of mine, and nobody wanted to see it, but I'm going to show you anyways. There we go. Look at that. Banana and cookie crisp. Can't go wrong. What do you think is going to be the biggest surprise coming out of War Games, Cody? I need to know.
The War Games matches themselves or the pay-per-view in general?
It's your choice. You can answer it however you'd like.
I'm going to say, I'm actually going to go on I'm going to say it's going to be Liv returning.
You think she is going to return? See, now that is a damn good prediction. I still want to say that Charlotte turns on the group because the one night.
Well, what did you say your percentage was for her return? You said 33 and a
third. Yeah.
33 and a third, right?
Yeah, that's 3 threes, and you know what that means, right? Don't do it.
Okay, they're coming over for the cat, and that still wasn't delivered.
They'll drop it off.
Say his name and
What do I say? They said they want the cat now.
The cat went to the groomers. We wanted the cat to
By
be
itself?
extra. No, we dropped it off. You dropped it off because you wanted it to be extra clean for them.
That's what you wanted me to say? I just gave them
Yes.
your address.
That's fine. I'll take care of it when they get here then. All right. Listen, I've got a
They said they
couple of
can
questions
teleport,
for
so
you.
They might be.
It might be quick. I do feel bad for Ridge Holland. He did undergo neck fusion surgery, and I believe it's
Right.
C1 to C4.
Before we get into this,
Yeah.
last time we talked about Mr. Ridge, did we talk about him, or is that in my dream?
I don't think that ever happened. Not at least according to YouTube, that never did.
So it was in my dream?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yep.
It was like this, journey through empathy. It was a weird dream.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Are you
But,
sure?
yeah,
For me or you?
both.
Fair.
Granted, I do feel bad for him. I know how much cervical fusions suck. I know you feel bad as well. And hopefully he'll be on the mend as soon as possible because this sucks. And there's hopefully some positives soon enough because it is a rough go of it. Like you said, it's crazy how the human body can be so delicate but so resilient at the same time. After each injury, I've always learned about something about myself. I think this may be the biggest lesson yet. See ya, and you can see, you know, where his fusions are. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, C5 and 6. So let's go ahead and show this quick. Yeah, Dr. Jake right here. Get that out of my face. But yeah, 1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. So he's got a 5-6 fusion. Could be lower too. Let's see the next photo. Yeah, he's got,
We get things fixed here.
Yeah, 5-6 fusion. So those two are together. That looks like my foot. Can you hear me
There we
still?
go.
I can hear you.
Now I can.
That looks like my foot, Ridge. I totally get that. I've got the Franken foot as well. I still can't feel the right side. I should be out of this boot right now, but I'm just not that confident. Can you hear me now, bud?
Yep.
Yeah. And, I feel bad for Ridge. I hope he does well. If you guys would like, go send him some love from the Into Somewhere crew and say, we hope he gets well soon and that we're thinking
Get well
of him.
soon, Ridge.
Yeah.
You have a
And
script. Okay.
got it right.
I shouldn't have said that part out loud. Yeah,
No,
I'm reading it.
Read the rest.
Ridge Holland, get well soon.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry my failed empathy didn't succeed a few weeks ago. And I was clearly out of line with those statements. I got fined $500,000 from Countdown Ended the Jake DeMarco Into Somewhere.
Stick to the
that
script.
business crew. Oh, okay.
I don't have to
but
shock
anyway.
you, right?
Yes. So we hope you're well, and we hope that you have a speedy recovery and you have a great, healthy holiday season.
I think that's perfect. I couldn't have said it better myself if I wrote it. And
Well, you did write it.
you're humorous. That's right. We got a lot of big surprises coming this weekend. So one of the things that I'm actively looking at, sir, and that isn't just his neck, it's if Brie Bella returns to Survivor Series and pulls off twin magic with Nikki. So apparently they're talking about it on their recent podcast. And I kind of worked this audio here to see what we can get. I'm not going to use the video. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But if they sound a little bit funky, it's because I had to play with the audio a little bit just to make sure we don't get fully copyrighted. But I really wanted to include this. So here we go.
Well, that was fun. See, when we work as a team, we win.
Hey, so does that mean you're showing up at Survivor Series to help me win?
You never know.
You never know. Hey, girl needs as much help as she can get. I did see that someone did say in the DMs, Bree, that they would be very thankful for Stephanie Vaquer getting her revenge on me in San Diego.
Right? They keep...
I don't know if that's being very Bella grateful this Thanksgiving, but I will take it. That's fine.
They keep teasing it. They've had it on Sports Illustrated and SI's, sent it over to Yahoo and, Deadspin, all these friggin' places, wherever you want to say. Yeah, I'm sure the Rolling Stones got Becky Lynch being quoted too somewhere. But honestly, it's happening in that regard. I think this is a faux lock, honestly.
So you think two returns are happening then?
I still am not convinced that Liv is coming back, but I do think we are getting a Brie Bella return. I think what if it leads to Stephanie needing to get help and the person she gets is Liv? I wanted to run that idea by you. How do you feel about that? Because I really think we're getting Brie mode.
But okay, but would Liv have returned before them? Because you said
she's
would
not
return
back
to help Dominic, right?
I said if she was to come back, if she didn't help Dom, it's the Rumble, like I said. But I still think it's going to be closer to the Rumble. I think there's going to be some form of time lapse still. I don't see her coming back Saturday yet. It makes sense for her to come back Saturday. This is the first place in months that it makes sense. All the other times were nonchalant bullshit. There were people just kind of standing there being like, come on. This is an actual like, hey, it makes sense. It fits the theory. She helps him to beat Cena. He gets the title back, rights a wrong. Cena goes on to face Gunther, and Cena now it's okay if Cena loses because Cena says,
that's
hey,
the thing, though.
I need to win my final match. That's what I said. So this is the first time it makes sense. I'm still not 100% sold, but I see the likelihood of it. I see it being a possibility.
If
it doesn't happen, I still get your Twitter account. So just remember that.
I actually see that I see.
One
Liv
tweet
returning
is all
more
I
than
need.
Brie.
I'm going to end you. One tweet. It's all I need. She doesn't show up. I got your Twitter account.
Then likewise with yours, and oh boy.
I don't want to get you banned. Oh, no. I don't want to get you terminated or affected in any negative way. In fact.
Sure.
Oh, I swear. Have I ever lied to you? Not once, not ever. Right? I'm telling you the truth. I don't want to ruin your account, but I do want you to be seen.
By who?
Well, that would ruin the fun. We got to wait and see what happens. If I lose, I mean, Christ.
Wait, no, what do you mean though by seen?
We got to find out what happens at Survivor Series. See if Liv comes back.
Okay, by seen though, like you want me to post a video on Twitter of doing something crazy?
No. I would be posting on your account. Just one tweet.
Of me though?
No, who said you? I mean, I just want.
You said you want me to be seen.
Your account, yes. The idea of you.
You're not having my account.
Cody the person. No, I just get the one tweet, but that's all I need. I just need you to be seen.
I think we should tell each other's tweets right now because they can keep it hush hush.
You know how long it's been since I drank soda?
It's
kind of gross.
Holidays, so they can get a little gift.
I'm very shaky. If you haven't noticed, I'm like, I'll try and eat and drink some sugary stuff, and sometimes it helps a little bit. But I'm telling you, if she doesn't come back, it's a hell of a tweet. But I do still believe we'll get her no matter what. Right before the Rumble, I think that's going to happen. I really do. All right.
I don't know. We shall see.
You hear that, but they don't, thankfully, right? So it's trending before Brie Bella return 11 hours ago. #trust. That was literally the tweet that trended. Then Nikki said, I have not only built a legacy with Brie, but this empire with her in and outside of the ring. There'd be nothing more than I would love for her to join me at Survivor Series. Like, it just feels like a lock for that, right? They could have 2 returns in one night. They've done it before, and this is kind of like, oh, now Liv won't come back because Brie appeared, and then she does. So, I mean, is that a tell? Is that not? What do you think?
Well, you said that you think the Dominic and Cena match happened first, right?
I thought so. I really did, but now I wonder if they'll put this match on first, the Stephanie match. What do you think?
I still think Cena and Dom kick off the show. I think Cena's like Roman in a way. If you're not ending the show, if you can start the show.
Yeah. I was laughing. Sorry, I didn't want to feel like I was laughing at you. I was laughing at EO Sky. She posted a tweet saying, I want to introduce you to Mr. Trash Can. This Saturday, he'll be at War Games. He's my best friend. I mean, do you remember how many times she's used this thing as a weapon from the top of the cage? I'm glad she at least acknowledges internet memes and has fun with it. And, like, that's great. Love this girl. She's just a great deal of fun with all this, and it's always entertaining. Granted, yeah, she's been one to fly off the cage, as we know with this, and she did it in NXT. She did it in the other War Games. So it says a Liv Morgan return.
I am not triggered. I promise. What? Go ahead.
No. It says a Liv Morgan return to help Dirty Dom beat John Cena for the IC title would be such an iconic moment. And they have a bit of AI here showing what it would look like. I love how people can do this now. Honestly, the sight of AI is so scary yet fascinating to me as well, because it's so hard to believe. Yet it's hard to not believe your eyes. And I got a story for you afterwards. Remind me, but just mention AI again. I won't forget to tell you the story. But look at this tweet. I mean, that would be something. It's a hell of a moment plan there. You see them together with the title. Like, yeah, that's cool. AI is a great touch with Cena down. But what do you think? Do you think is that how it plays out? Is that what happens? Uh-oh. I think we got Cody's muted again. Or there we
I don't know
go.
why I was muted, but yes, that's what I do think is going to happen.
All right. A lot of people are saying that they think no matter what, John Cena will pass the torch to the chosen one. He's going to put over Dom with or without interference. I don't know. I still think Dom might just win this. What if that happens? Dom just wins and retains. Gets the title. Excuse me, not retains.
Here's my thing with this though. So if she helps screw Cena, I don't think you see that possibility because you think she's coming back as a babyface, right?
That's the issue with it. And then how do you get a payback for it with Cena? Like, that's a loose end to leave Cena with. Like, oh, he never got them back. And I think he would just have Dom win and put Dom over clean. And then it leads to him facing Gunther. And the story is, I need to win this match. I have to win this match. I have to win my last match. And that becomes the tale. It's a hard thing to imagine him not beating Dom, because originally I just see him beating Dom, retaining, losing to Gunther, right? Just goes through and through. That's how I envision Triple H would book it right now, due to the way they've booked everything, the tournament, the Zack Ryder, the Dolph Ziggler returns, every bit of it. If you really look at it with an objective view, it feels like Cena's going to steamroll Dom and retain the IC title. I don't want to see that happen by any means, but I think he's going to teach Dom a lesson.
So you want Dom to win?
I absolutely want Dom to win. I want Dom to win clean. Dom should be getting a huge rub from this. This is massive. But I feel like it's another Nexus moment.
Mysterio has involvement in this, though.
At one point in time, I said yes. I don't think so. I think this might.
Rey Mysterio on the show.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to keep. I mean, they have that story already. I'm not sure that they're going to inject a bunch of.
So I do agree with your
this.
idea because what they should have done was do John and Dom at MSG, and then Dom won it back there, and then they had Dom and Ray in San Diego.
Yep. Now it's just this albatross because John doesn't need the IC title, but you don't want him to lose either. So it's like, damn, you just got to wear this thing and be proud, even though it's
Do you think it would have been better off if Cena didn't win the IC title?
No, it was good for him to have the Grand Slam victory. It definitely was a great moment. Boston loved it. It trended. It was a great moment.
The week after,
probably, and on top of it, it should have happened a long time early on in his run.
Because
think about it. He should have gotten that at Mania and then gone as a face. I didn't win the Rumble. I didn't win Elimination Chamber. Now I'm not going to be at Mania. Well, guess what, John? I'll challenge you at Mania for the IC title. Well, you know what? That's one belt I've never won. And then the story of WrestleMania 41 would have been for the IC title. And John Cena, instead of beating Cody with fucking Travis Scott, he instead, oh Christ, I said his name. No, any event, they would have had a great back and forth, tale with Cena and the IC champ. And he gets it. Hey, all right, Cena's now. And then Cena eventually drops it later on. But look, you could have done it as a heel or as a face. Preferably, he stayed face and just continued on. But now you get all the way up to the point, if you wanted to pull it at SummerSlam, you could. I would wait till Survivor Series, and that's when he would have beaten Cody. I would have loved to have seen it done in his last match, but I think they want him to drop the title there. If not, then he should win the title and just retire.
Yeah, Paul, I think that's
how it should have happened.
Point of the name of the tournament. The last time is now tournament. I think it's supposed to be about Cena, not the title.
Yeah. It was never to win the title. That's the problem. It was just you're taking on Cena.
Well, but this tournament was announced before he won the title. So it was never
Yeah.
about the title.
Exactly, but it got baked into it. Like I said, it wasn't an intentional thing, but it got baked into it sadly. So now if he loses, it feels like it affects the tournament.
Yeah, not Cena, but the tournament. Yeah, see. God.
Yeah, I wish Cena just didn't turn heel. You know, I appreciate the moment we got because it was so shocking, but I
He could have
wish
turned heel.
I wish they just played up on the fact
Maybe
of
in the
like
middle of the year because
no,
he
I
still
mean,
kept failing to win
yeah,
17.
maybe, but
Number 17 should be his last match, by the way.
I believe that as well. He should win the title and retire, but I just find that to be such an unlikely thing for them to really do. And obviously they never did, so they didn't do it, but that's how it should have been done. He should have achieved that dream and cried, and that's thank you, Cena. Fade to black.
Well,
It doesn't get simpler than that, my friend. I mean, really, logistically, like what more could they have asked for? That would have been the best match in the world.
Gunther shouldn't be winning the championship because Gunther had the longest reign already. Why? I need to win it again to have another longest reign. That's what we're gonna do again. So
Yeah.
Gunther's just gonna go backwards.
Pretty much.
Why?
I don't know. That's kind of been my fear with it. I just feel like WWE has this idea of they're going to build Gunther up. So now he'll have the IC title for a bit. I don't want him to have it. I agree with you. He's above it, but the title feels beneath him anyways. Even with Cena holding it, it's still a bracket below, but hopefully he drops it to Dom. Hopefully he doesn't steamroll him. Hopefully I'm way off base here.
See, that's your other issue too. You said, see, that's why I understand why you're saying Liv's not returning because one, you said you think she's returning as a babyface.
Yes.
And two, if Dom's winning, that probably means Liv's returning, right?
I mean, they can
Because
do
that's
it if
his
they did a
most likely
straight up
outcome,
match. Like maybe Cena teaches Dom to not
But his
cheat,
thing
or
is-
Dom doesn't cheat in the match, and that's Cena's big thing. Like he raises his hand for not cheating and he wins. I'm
That
trying to
turns
think
him
of
more
something
babyface.
creative. That's the
Then-
only thing I'm trying to think of,
Then
like
the
creative
Judgment Day
wise.
is pissed at Dom. Why are you shaking hands with him?
Yeah, and then they fight, and then she comes and helps him because Roxanne is beating him down.
I could see that. That's actually
That would be a huge
likely-
pop too. You know what I mean? Like there's a few.
Okay, Dom did say in an interview. Okay, there's a speculation station again.
Mhm.
So Dom did say, expect the unexpected.
Look at you,
for
Mr.
his match.
Newsworthy. See, you got just as much as I do there. I truly believe it. Dom's been teasing stuff, so that's why I'm saying I really hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for hanging out with us, first off. But second,
So that's why you kind of see it at the same time. So it's
I
like-
see a lot. You want me to keep going with booking possibilities? I can, but
I don't
here's the
know.
thing: like there's a
This
multitude
one
of
is
ways
just
to take
confusing. I'm
it.
sorry. This one's just fucking fucked. No matter
Yeah.
what way you fucking do it, because I guess it doesn't affect Dom
I don't think
per
it's
se because
ruined.
he had but
Yeah.
like it affects the IC title if Cena wins because that's just a pointless IC title match on December 13th. But Dom winning does devalue the tournament. See, it's just like I think
See, I'm not so sure it devalues a tournament either. I think they can cover because a Cena loss is a tricky thing, and they usually can do wonders with Cena's mouth. That's right. Here, I'll do it spazzing here, but pause. But granted, yes, Cena's good at yapping his jaw to get himself out of trouble. Problem is, there's no more dates and that shitty storytelling. He's got no way to dig himself out of it. Unless they cut a vignette.
so what do you think expect the
and
unexpected means?
that's what I'm wondering because we're not seeing Cena again until the DC match, right?
Yeah.
Saturday night's main event, December 13th, a couple weeks from now.
Yeah, so Dom's hinting at something happening.
He is. And that's what makes me think maybe he goes over clean. And then Cena puts him over.
That's a
Expect huge the victory.
unexpected, though.
That would be massive. Think about it. He puts him over clean. And Dom is now your new IC champ. Who would think that he would beat John Cena clean after Cena housed him basically last time? He trounced him. Dom got very little offense in, and Super Cena stuffed a freaking, 619 into a frog splash combo and literally AA'd him to death. So, I I know he was in Boston. They mentioned the Super Cena thing. He wouldn't be like this probably in the next match. But as my voice goes, I genuinely feel like, what would it be like if Cena put Dom over? And I feel like it could happen, right? Do you see it at all?
Good.
Honestly.
I mean, yeah, I could see it clean, but why would that be? He's saying something's gonna go down. Shit's about to hit the fan, right?
Maybe
wow.
not. Something's going to go down. That is
But
massive.
at the
Cena,
same time,
Cena
when
in his-
WWE hypes up, this is WWE telling him what to say here. When WWE hypes something up,
yeah,
doesn't always mean because
but
Triple
think
H.
about it, how we laid it out. Our match plays out perfect to what we said before. Dom is now embracing Cena, because Cena, he beat Cena clean. They're hugging in the ring, bro jobs for everybody. They're hugging it out, and that's when Judgment Day sees this, gets pissed, comes out, and they beat the shit out of Dom. That could bring out Liv Morgan. There's
JD,
better ways to do
Ben
it.
And JD are like on the next episode of Raw. Like I think tensions build from there because Ben and JD.
Excuse me.
Wait, I can't say that. Shit. Ben and McDonough.
That's better. They go ahead and they can weave a web. Obviously, my issue is not.
Saying, remember what Cena did to us, and now you're shaking hands with him.
Yeah, see, don't get lost in the specifics of it. That's the risky part here. It just keep in mind she's due back soon. How are they going to do it? Keep it simple, stupid is what I always say. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I say it not rudely. I say it to myself because usually the most obvious answer is what happens when people get too elaborate.
Her to return with Raquel and Dom in the ring at the same time, right? To build up that anticipation. Whose side is she going to take?
Is that always needed? See, it depends on
best friend and boyfriend, right?
Well, I think they could have a return and not have them. They could return her in the Cena match, right? And she's nowhere near the rest of Judgment Day, and now that's a ploy to see it Raw. Tune in to see what happens with Liv.
Is she happy to have Liv back?
We don't know. We got to tune into Raw to find out. And that's how they get you for that. Right. I could see them doing that. So don't be disappointed either if that's the case.
Features are most important. I would say Raquel's, right?
If you got to study facial features, we got a problem about this return. No, but probably Raquel would be the most hidden of the ones there, because I think you're onto something with that. She can't express her true feelings, but she'll try and present the fake feelings, but her true feelings.
I'm just saying I'm just saying with expressions and stuff, like Raquel has been, like when Roxanne first joined, everyone was just confused, and Raquel was over the top about it, right? Yeah. What is she doing here?
Yes. Like she didn't know.
She knew more than she let on. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my point. I think she can present it being fake, but we can see through it and see the mask slipping her real intent.
That's how they built Raquel, though.
Yeah. And it makes sense for her character.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. Nothing fucking makes.
I'm telling you, that's the problem.
That's why maybe a Rumble return would make the most sense, and have her win the Rumble. That's the best way to go about it, because everything else will just be illogical.
I just want to point this out to you really quick. So,
what's that?
The original news that we have heard, everything that we've gone by, her being interviewed by people at the Stranger Things premiere. They said, she breaks her silence and promises a powerful WWE comeback. What will Liv Morgan do when she returns from her injury? Star Liv Morgan, who suffered an injury June 16th, talks to everybody, and it all says soon, right? Soon, but there's no actual date. So the last time when she answered with these people here is let's see here. I lost my spot. She ends up always putting it on to Dominic, right? So
yeah,
she's like, oh, well, I know I'll be back, but Dominic, he's the one that can do the job. He's this, he's that. Like everything comes down to her putting him over. So they are definitely still a couple. You can take that away for sure. They have not split them up. And there will, at least we still know that to be.
No, I think that just shows that they're going to be a thing, still a baby face.
That's
couple.
what face or heel. I'm just letting you know. Like it seems like they're still together.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I have to admit something to you again. Like, see, he gets a little. Okay, Jake. Watch when I say Liv face. Liv is going to be a face.
Either
Look
way,
at him.
I know. Either way,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck?
she's gonna be
$50
heel.
million.
I told you you can't just say face with her. It's either tweener or heel. You know this.
I'm sorry.
No one wants to hear
cry.
your face.
You don't got those
No one wants to hear your
guys.
face. I'm out of fake tears.
Oh my god. He had a lot of tears last time too. I'm sorry.
I'm out of the fake ones. Okay, gotta make some real ones. I should start ripping some nose hairs out. God damn it.
Another 100 million. Oh,
Hold on, let me just get a little bit higher, and then
that helps you feel better.
no, I'll cry more.
Okay, heel. Oh, okay. I gotta say heel for it. She's gonna be a heel. Okay, Jake.
That's right. God damn it. Tell me, heel.
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 He'll be a heel.
I think there's so few people that knows why I hate the word heel and why it's so funny, but out of everything out of everything in my surgery, my heel didn't heal. It's not healing. My healing is not happening with my heel.
If you hate the word heel, then why don't you want me to say she's gonna be a face?
Because if you do, it makes everybody mad at us. They flip out like crazies when we say it.
And we'll never get comp tickets again.
No, every time we say that she's going to be a face, they're like, no, she needs to be a heel. She was a heel when she left.
Beyond, how many DMs did you get? Oh boy.
So here's the actual problem. Every time I'm trying to use my DMs for like the last, I think 6 days now, it asks me to enter my passcode. I've clicked forgot passcode.
Update, right?
Yes, I've gone through the forgot passcode link, right? After I go through this, it then has me reset, and it doesn't accept the new code as my passcode. I don't know. So I'm not getting DMs right now.
Yeah. So
apparently, according to Reddit and Twitter, did I create one? Not originally. That's why I was trying to be like, I don't remember ever making one. So then I hit forgot passcode. I went through it. I've gone through this 12.5 times.
Try to put in like your birthday or something.
I will show you.
Did you ever try to put in your birthday?
Yes.
Okay. Milo's birthday. And I don't know how many attempts you got.
I've gone through and see. After 19 more incorrect attempts, your messages will be locked. So I usually just leave it alone. And I've gone through the forgot passcode thing. I've done it all. We've done the reset. It has to go ahead and verify with my phone. It's a big, multi-step process. That's a pain in the ass. But it never saves. Like,
you said Reddit and Twitter
progress.
Gave you information?
Yes. They said they were having the same issue. You check on Reddit.
So the update was unnecessary, though.
Yes.
DMs weren't broken, so why fix them?
It says
broke them.
I'm looking for like recent things, but
so see, what happened was when when this update came out, like it had me create a passcode.
See, no, it asked me to enter one. That was the issue. So I'm trying to find, it says it's Twitter down again. When I choose content reason, it switches back to country. Any reason why my account detects a VPN when I don't have one on. And a bunch of fun issues like that. So glad people are experiencing the fun we are. It's been joyous. Happy Turkey Day indeed. We had Milo being a naughty boy, and I thought this was hilarious, so I figured we got to go ahead and share that, of course. But I was in the kitchen wheeling my ass around to grab a drink, and all of a sudden I hear paper ripping. So take my phone out of the pocket, and Milo is just going to town pulling some gifts from under the tree. Back in from the kitchen, I hear paper ripping. What are you doing, Mr. Milo? It's not Christmas time yet, and that's not your gift. He looks so guilty. You got paper stuck on your tongue? That is not your gift. Hey, that's not your present. That's not your gift. You're not supposed to open that one. That's Isaiah's. That's Isaiah's gift. You don't care? You just wanted to open presents early? All right. You just can't open any more, okay? I come back in from the kitchen. I hear he wants to just keep opening gifts. So I've taken to wrapping his toys and just like throwing them out there and letting him open them now. We gated up the front of the beautiful Christmas tree, the beautiful fake tree that we have somehow still living. But that thing, that gate holds because he was just wanting to open up certain presents, you know? So we went through not too far with this card because we got hung up on Liv Morgan as we planned on. That's why we had the non-tent into content. Now here's the thing. We've got both of the War Games matches. I see Stephanie losing. I see Nikki Bella winning because of Brie coming in. So I forgot. I want to take that down. I got to write down Brie. And then Nikki. Because Nikki won there. And as far as Dom and Cena goes, who did you predict? You're staying with Dom?
Yep.
Right. See, I'm saying that she doesn't return. That's the deal. But I think I'm going to say that Dom wins this because what else are they doing with the IC belt if not going to Dom?
We're going to break up this bet because I'm not, I know I sounds like quitter talk, but I don't know. Now I just don't know. I'm just going to leave it 50-50. The bet is off because I'm trying to
figure it out, but I mean, eventually I will. I don't know. I got Brie for Nikki. I got Dom, and then we got the 2 War Games matches. So yeah, Liz, Milo loves gifts. It's great. He loves to actually, but he opens presents ever so cutely. Like he'll tear it open and you know, the one time he licks and eats a little bit of the paper on camera, but usually he's really good about just ripping it open slowly and diving into whatever it is. So cute. Danny was a baby. She was 6 months roughly. Yeah, just shy of for her first Christmas. And her too. She was big into ripping gifts open already. Should have known she had expensive taste. What do you want for Christmas, Cody? What are you hoping for?
For Santa Claus to bring me an early Liv Morgan return at Survivor Series Saturday.
Fair. What else? What else are you asking Santa for this year? A new race car bed?
Who told you I had a race car bed?
Lucky guess.
No.
Absolutely. Just figured it would happen. Just like my lucky guess for the women's war game match. Oh, God, Charlotte's got to turn on them. Or what the hell was the point of her being like, I don't trust Rhea Ripley. I can't do it. I have to leave. I don't trust her to the point where I have to leave you, Alexa. And you have done everything to make me popular. She should be kissing Alexa's behind. Her tuchus. Her asshole.
Who should?
All the way through. Charlotte.
Charlotte?
The only reason Charlotte's over is Alexa Bliss. But Charlotte said, no, I cannot. I have to go. And she walked out on everybody. That was it. She didn't come back that episode. Like, she's gone. Right? Then they have to wait. And Alexa says, you haven't returned my calls, my texts, nothing. So I have to call you out. Seriously, Charlotte? And then she gets whatted to death because you know it's a bunch of drivel and bullshit and nonsense, but she doesn't come out then when her friend begs her to. Now, all the participants come out, the heels, and they're going to beat her down, and everybody else comes out for the save, but they're being beat down. And that's when Charlotte's like, you know what? I guess I can trust Rhea Ripley, and runs out with a kendo stick or chair, whatever to help. Vice versa, it was a weapon. I think it was a kendo stick. And she goes swinging. But the point is, like, what changed to make her be okay with Rhea Ripley? What happened? What progressed? That's the problem here. I think we were supposed to see this, remember it, and then they kind of just don't pay attention to it till War Games happens because she's going to turn on the entire team. She's either going to be the last one to go in, and then she just doesn't go in the cage. She starts to walk in, and she just doesn't go. Or she betrays, as I said, somebody on her team. And I don't think she would do it to Alexa. They need Rhea. So choices, 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 right, my friend?
Yeah, very well indeed choices, but maybe Alexa Bliss turns heel.
Maybe.
And we get the
I mean,
goddess back.
it could happen.
Does she still do that doll thing right now? And did she drop
She
the
still,
doll?
well, she still brings it around with her. And that's the issue, I guess I would say, because she doesn't really address it well, but
So she's not like possessed like she used to be, right?
Yeah,
They dropped
exactly.
that.
It just makes me question what their plan is. And yeah, you're having a birthday
thought
stream
that
December
was
8th, Liz. We'll tell people
Wyatt.
about that.
And
Yeah,
the Wyatts. That's why
but
she was.
but she got away from it for a little bit, and then she was gone, and then they brought her back, and it was kind of a nothing. So I'm just very confused with all of her booking. I mean, she returns at the Rumble, and we're like, yeah, she's back. This is cool. She has the Bray Wyatt coat on, paying honor and tribute to Wyatt, and she even does the Brody Lee, yeah. She gets thunderous applause. It was nuts. She was the most over for sure in that Rumble. And then
Biggest pop of the night for sure. Yeah.
she just acts like a simp for Charlotte for a while. And then they become friends. And yes, they did get the tag titles, but from there,
Against who, Jake?
I don't even remember right now. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah. You know, I kind of remember. I just don't remember the names, but I know it's two people that are on the heel side of War Games.
And I wasn't messing with you until you said it. I legitimately didn't remember. I had to re-jog my memory that it was Judgment Day that had
shit.
him.
Oh.
No,
I thought you
for once I'm not
that's why I
working
was-
you. I legit forgot that it was Roxanne, and I'm like, okay,
Oh,
you gave me
Jesus.
enough clues. You got me. Hey, you clued me in. You got your context clues of
Oh,
cooking.
thanks. But even when you're being serious, we can still
Shut
make
the
it
fuck
work,
up.
I
Get
guess.
down. Get down. Don't let him see you. It's fucking Thanksgiving. I don't have bail money.
What did you tell them?
Listen, it's fine. Just stay low. I got it.
Hey there, friends, it's time to play.
You got it.
Cody
Just
and
stay
Jake are
low.
on their way. With a sniff
you got
and
it.
a whack, we'll find a clue. Let's solve a puzzle, me and you. Cody's clues, Cody's clues. Grab your thinking cap and your dancing shoes with Jake the dog and a big hooray. We'll solve the mystery every day.
What? What were you shooting at? You good? Cody? Uh-oh. Hopefully everybody's eating well
It's
today.
Cody now.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving, Jody?
It was great. What happened to Cody?
You flushed the drugs, yes?
Yeah.
All right, good, Jody. Yeah, that's what we pay you for. That's why I call you what?
I remember you guys. I don't know what you
Scientist.
called me.
Yeah, I told you you're a scientist. Remember the
I
job?
am?
Yeah, you thought you were a mule. I'm like, no, you're a scientist.
Well, yeah,
and
I
a
really
chemist.
thought I was born a mule.
Yeah, no, you're a chemist, my friend. You're that intelligent.
Thank you.
I should be calling you Dr. Chody. Scientist.
Do you still have that portal?
Um,
Maybe to help Cody revive?
shit.
What happened to him?
Oh, God. So I sold my soul, and listen, I don't know that we got any more souls. I mean, does anybody want to volunteer one? I mean, if somebody's like, yeah, listen, I got him, we'll gladly. But there's a lot of turkeys. Like, what if we do it with like a turkey soul? I mean, that could work. I don't know.
Maybe just scream Cody. Just say Cody, live return.
Cody lives back. Oh my God, it's Liv Morgan.
Wait, she's back?
Yeah, on SmackDown.
What happened to me?
I don't know, but you'll be fine. Just shake it off. Listen, Chody
What's that red stuff from?
Chody gave you mouth to mouth. You were still breathing, but he just wanted to taste you. I don't get it.
Why?
Something about your energy and your succulent memories.
Why is Cody trying to fight a cop outside?
I don't know. That kind of makes me a little bit more concerned, but hopefully it ends up being okay.
What happened to Chody now?
I don't know. I just I don't know how to tell you, but he's a little bit of a little bit crazy, and he's a little nuts. And hold on, we should be able, those websites where you can access scanners. Let's see what's going on. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Let's check this out.
Chasing the guy who's supposed to be selling full auto Glock switches.
Jody has weapons? Oh, that's not good at all. Never mind. We can't. Yeah. All right. Well, Jody was a very kind soul, and hopefully the DA takes that into consideration.
He's shaking outside right now.
He'll be fine. It's a little cold.
What we do here is go back.
I'm sticking with my pick. Who you think is winning the women's war games, Cody, before you bleed out?
I think that the heels are winning.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean, we do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
We do. Women heel. This way I can't change my mind anymore. Nikki's winning. Dom's winning the IC. Women heel. Men. The vision. That's right. The vision. That's the only thing that I can assume is the right answer. Or else, what are they doing?
The heels are winning both War Games matches.
If the faces win here, it is like the Nexus all over again. They officially destroyed the vision for nothing. I mean, what else do they have here if not for them going ahead and trying to make it clear that, hey, this is what's up. This is how it goes. And this is what needs to happen. So I am super excited for this match. I want to see what Lesnar does. We got to let him into a cage.
We do?
Yeah, they're going to put him in War Games. I mean, what's more exciting than Lesnar in War Games?
War games!
I'm telling you, he's going to kill somebody.
Who, though?
That's the thing. We did speculate, what if he just turns on everybody and messes everybody's day up? That would be humorous. But I think that's a little too severe.
Uh-oh.
I'm dying. But yeah, I think he's going to destroy Cody. I think he's going to destroy Punk. I think he's going to destroy probably the entire face team at one point. But maybe they all team up to take him down, and then it's going to be like a spear into a tsunami. So someone gets speared, and once they land the spear, he hits him with the tsunami. 1, 2, 3. Jimmy gets pinned. It's got to be Jimmy, and
War games!
you know it. You know it. If it's not fucking Jimmy, then who the is it going to be?
I think that Drew pins Cody Rhodes.
You think you're going to go with that instead of fucking Jimmy?
Yeah.
You think they don't want to Jimmy?
No.
Think about all the shit they can do inside of Jimmy's ass.
Oh. I didn't think about it that way.
That's a whole lot of match.
But I think we're thinking about it the wrong way now.
You mean anal?
Wait, that was for this show?
Oh, Jesus, we're way off. No, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Big
Jimmy.
Jim.
Yeah, him. Like, I'm super anal about who's going to win. And I think Jimmy is going to
Well, Big
lose
Jim
and get
wasn't-
pinned. Yeah, Big Jim
Wasn't
didn't show
anal.
up.
That's why Naomi
That's why she's pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. Granted,
you feel me?
I'm very
What's that feeling? What's that?
drugged up, and I'm worried that the faces are absolutely going to lose. I think it just has to happen, because how can the Vision not be strong here? Unless they what? They're not going to pin Drew or Lesnar.
Yeah,
Logan Paul is the sacrificial lamb. I kind of feel like that would really fuck him over, and they're pushing him to the moon, it sounds like. So,
Well, are they going to make him a face because how they just had Logan Paul run in there and they all stood back and watched him get beat up?
no, I think what's going to happen is they're trying to teach the newbie a lesson, and that's going to carry forward. But the Vision has to win here. Like I said, someone's going to get destroyed. They're going to get speared, tsunami'd, pinned. That's going to happen probably to little Jimmy, not big Jimmy. And lo and behold, that's going to be a 3 count. I don't see. I mean, does Drew pin Cody? That would be a hell of a reason for him to get a rematch. I'm not entertaining that. If you think that's going to happen, I will certainly I will stand beside you and say, sure, that could happen. How's that?
I guess.
Sure, that could happen. No, that's what you're thinking, is Cody getting pinned by Drew McIntyre?
Yeah,
I like it.
100%. Thank you.
How do they follow up on it? Hit me.
They have another match between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Now Drew McIntyre has a valid case against Cody Rhodes.
God damn it,
for
I
a
love it even
championship
more.
match.
Does he take the title from Cody?
I would hope.
Where?
Rumble.
Saudi it is. Yeah. Arriba. I know we keep forgetting it's overseas, but yeah, at the Rumble, which night? Who gives a shit? It's all one, right?
Wait, is the Rumble 2 nights?
No, but didn't they make a speculation point like it was like rumored to be 2 nights at first, but it's just one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2026 Royal Rumble. I mean, they already have betting favorites out. That's insane.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, horrible booking, Cody. That you're being said. They said Drew ain't pinning Cody. I think Jimmy pinning Lesnar. I don't know about that one, but yeah. For the 2026 event, the men and women's winners receive a choice of which
Oh wait, that wasn't a
championship
joke.
to challenge at WrestleMania 42. But it's not for the main event. They can challenge for Raw or SmackDown title. It says no longer do they get the main event of WrestleMania. Now they just get a championship match of their choosing at WrestleMania.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just one night, January 31st.
Well, it's either going to be
but-
Drew pinning Cody or Braun pinning Punk.
Oh,
So,
I can't see them pinning Punk. I mean, he's champ too. That's
well,
Jimmy,
they can't
Jimmy.
be afraid to
Jimmy.
pin one of their champions unless something happens.
If I say Jimmy 6 more times, I'm going to be called fucking
I
racist.
can hear
Damn it.
myself.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn that off. Well, while you can hear
That's why I'm
yourself,
sounding like a bambling.
right? Let's do this. You ready? While you can hear yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Take beside him, it's so gritty. From Mania talk to Rumble roars. Cody O'Neill, let's hear some more. I believe in Cody O'Neill. Breaking kayfabe, dropping truth bombs, yeah.
Better?
That was
I don't know. Liz got a pretty banging song.
Liz does.
Yeah, from earlier today. It was pretty damn epic.
I don't think anything beats I Believe in Cody.
It's not a matter of beats. It's a whole different vibe. It's just,
Okay.
it's pretty excellent.
Let me hear myself again. I need to hear it.
All right, hold on. I gotta do stuff to make that happen. As you know, give me a hot sec here. Ready? Hold on and import video. You should be able to hear if I play it in here, right?
Yeah.
You can hear it now, right?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Jake on the mic, Liz in the chair. In the somewhere, we taking you there. Ayy, dynamite, Liz make the trip. Hear me walk brown flies when she wet too crap. Betty King start a handshake, real as it gets. Moxley's theme still time to reset. Chance in the crowd, the pyro ignite. Liz caught the spark, yeah, she lived that night. In the somewhere, we taking the dive. AW Talk, YouTube Live. Jake and Liz, we bringing the flair. Catch us every week, we're going somewhere. Liz saw the ropes, the slams, the heat. Mox needs a track with a wilder beat. Violence, grit, he deserves a sound that hits like a forearm, taking them down. Post-show blow, Eddie's that was gold. Stories we tell, worth their weight in bold. Jake got the questions, Liz got the tales. Into somewhere where the passion prevails. Who's next in line? Who's stealing the show? Who's got the belt and who's gotta go?
I mean, yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, crickets.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Well, my
Here's-
song got a round of applause in that
I
one.
used this
crickets,
Travis Scott
therefore, my
filter.
song is better.
It's not a matter of being better. Yours is just a different energy. Different category, you know? Different type. They all make you feel
making it sound like
alive.
Travis Scott makes it an automatic L anyway, so.
Hey, there's
Thank
only
you.
so many filters that I can go through with. I did that in about 3 takes. So
Wait.
sounding sick
I didn't
actually let
mean
me
for
like
to
change
say-
it.
Why, don't start getting sad again.
I really tried to make it sound okay. I mean, I did the AI filter
Oh,
over it to
Jesus.
be like make it sound less
All right,
shitty.
just take happy pill. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my
I,
god.
yeah, I mean,
I got you.
I just got the
Happy
happy
pills,
sticks.
Jake.
No, the happy stick works.
Oh, the happy sticks.
With Jake beside him.
Suck or blow those sticks.
That's right.
Uh,
Did you ever blow bubbles
yeah. Why?
as a kid?
Yeah.
He's back in town. Said hi.
Why? Oh, fuck you.
No, Bubbles the clown. You know what I'm talking about, right? I mean,
Oh, but yeah.
we all
well,
had a
you-
weird
you-
childhood with him.
No, that was an adult thing with me and you and the creepy old clown, right? Remember when we went to the circus?
Give me
and-
your goddamn final prediction before we get the FBI calling us again. Vision's
the
winning.
men's,
You said,
I
yeah,
think-
I know. You
yeah,
said
the
all
Vision
heel.
winning and Drew McIntyre and Drew McIntyre is getting the pin on Cody Rhodes.
Cody is all heel.
Yeet.
As where I am not all heel because I have picked Nikki Bella because of Brie. I have Dom's getting the IC back. War Games, I think the heel women are winning. And then at the women's match, I think the Vision are winning. See? So he picked all heels. I picked 3 heels and Dominic. He's a tweener. So I didn't pick all heels. Just saying, Cody.
Well, there's still time to switch.
Could happen. No, I think it's going to be a heel heavy night, but we will see. I could rue the day and be very, very wrong. But TSS, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat. Glad to see you here. Jimmy Uso is taking the pin. Punk loses the title in Saudi Rumble. Sami Zayn wins the Rumble, challenges whoever the World Heavyweight Champion, and Punk wins the Chamber to face Cody. I would love it if it's Cody and Punk. How they get there, don't give a shit. Spaz and I were talking about that as well on his podcast and the recent state of wrestling. And my God, that would be incredible. And what's going on, Dreamers Lane? Hopefully you're doing well also. Glad to have everybody here. Thank you. For those of you on the Twitters or on Rumble, I appreciate you as well. Go ahead and give us a follow. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/Jake DeMarco. It was a last minute thrown together Be Silly stream, and I really appreciate you all being here and hanging out with us. That's right.
Wait, we didn't get our commercial revenue. So before
No, we
we
didn't.
End, are
We
we ending
didn't.
this?
No, never.
Oh, just go to commercial then.
Oh. You didn't pay the bill again? Damn it.
No. One more time.
You're fired.
Sorry, kind of behind on bills this month. One more time.
You're fired. No ads, no nothing. You're supposed to have ads sold for us. What happened?
I'm sorry. Well,
I
I got
mean-
them in at the end.
I guess we could always just edit them back in. I mean, so you want me to react like they're airing live? Huh, I got you. We could put it back, but yeah, those are my final predictions. I'm going to stick to NXT Iron Survivor match is going to be great. That sounds fucking nuts. I always like the Iron Survivor Challenge. I like that Cena picked the entrance. Did you hear who's on the men and women's side for the Iron Survivor?
I might have not been paying attention last time, so
I don't think we talked about it together. That's why I'm thinking you may not remember because I don't think we covered it. But yeah, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Joe fucking Hendry,
Say his name and
Dion Lennox, Miles Bourne.
Ooh,
Who?
wait, what?
Miles Bourne.
What?
They're all Miles Bourne. Miles.
Did you say Evan Bourne?
No, Miles Bourne. Bet you understand
Someone
this.
was born?
Zero gaming content. You heard that.
Zero gaming. Oh, I did hear that.
Ah,
But you
it took
said
a
someone was
second.
Born.
Yes, Miles was. And he's born indeed against everybody
You
in
have to
this
go
match.
miles to see him born.
I think it's going to be one hell of a wild card. I don't know who's going to win this because do they finally push Javon or they're kind of flirting with him in the main roster? Having Leon Slater there is very interesting. He's the only full outsider. Dion Lennox is another one that could be getting quite the push, but Miles
You know what, Paul?
earned his way in.
You get in here right now.
Joe
you know
Hendry's
where
the house favorite. You can't challenge Paul to a rap battle. John Cena also
can't?
said that Sol Ruka, my friend, that's right, the one, the only.
The Soul Snatcher, because I think it could come out of anywhere.
Yeah, the Soul Snatchers taking on Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan,
Ooh.
Jordan
Ooh.
Grace,
Ooh.
and Kendall Gray.
Kendall Gray.
The
Yeah, I heard all
Evolve,
those.
former,
It
or
just feels
is she
like
still
there's
women's
someone missing
champ?
in the men's.
Yeah, the men's
she?
usually has like a Trick Williams or somebody big, but it's Ricky Saints versus Obafemi for the title in the main event. So that's pretty badass. This is Saturday, December 6th. So next Saturday, we'll be live for this that night for the review. I'll be covering it with, we'll see. Hopefully you should be there. We'll see what's going on. Of course, everybody's holiday schedule. And then that Monday night, the 8th, is Liz's birthday. So she'll be streaming. We'll be popping in there to celebrate.
Hell yeah.
See how we dual stream on Twitch somehow. We'll figure it out. It was really cool that John Cena got to pick the participants, but I wish he was there live to do so. That's really like the long and short of it. So it was still cool that fans got anything like that. Liz and I broke down and discussed all of AEW Dynamite, Collision, a little bit of Ring of Honor, everything that happened. So I am truly excited to go ahead and tell you guys to check that out after this. You also have...
I claim that gaming content wasn't there yet.
Right? You got it. They want it. It's at a fever pitch. Now all the pressure's on. We got to help you deliver. Well, we got you a monitor, so that's the next step. That's on its way. So now we just got to go ahead and seal the deal and teach you how to use it. And then we're good to go. I just picture you being like, the files are inside the computer.
What files?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is going to be glorious. I love it. I love a tech support nightmare.
Well, you told me that they were on your desk.
Nope, just the predictions. Just Just the
that?
predictions. Just the
Okay, but
predictions.
what paper in the what's that paper shredder doing in your house?
Taking care of the non-predictions and anything that needs to
Yeah,
be
non-predictions. No. Hey,
taken care of. It's gone now.
what was it? What did it say on it though?
Something about you asking for a raise. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Funny,
I sent
but
that to you in the mail. That's fine.
oh yeah, that's a funny joke. No, I just shredded it. Yeah, Collision we discussed as well, so make sure you check that out. You and I also have 2 videos up, one for Raw, one for SmackDown. We discuss who on the rosters do we prefer as faces and who do we prefer as heels. It's a great listen into some of our rivals, Raw and SmackDown rosters individually spared no expense for that one.
That podcast where the whole attack was born on us, huh?
Yes, indeed. So that's where it all started. But I also want to thank everybody that came out to the Will Liv Morgan shock. Everybody at the Royal Rumble discussion we had the other night. Almost 4,000 people tuned in for that one. We had 20,000 people check out our Gold Rush Week 2 spoilers when we let the cat out of bags week early. There was a lot of cats in that bag. I'm sorry, there was. Also, our War Games, basically like... It was our Raw review. That got almost 5,000 views the other night. So when we're not messed with, we're doing okay. Our roundtable with the community is at 500 something. You know, I'm feeling the love. Our Full Gear review from the weekend is at 14,000 views. Like, we're hitting something. And I appreciate every goddamn one of you. And the reason I'm saying this is not to sound like a cornball. I genuinely mean it. Thank you. I hope more people comment just so I can interact with more of you. I welcome you onto shows. I welcome you to get a hold of me any way you deem possible. I am a very open guy in those regards. And we're always looking for more people to chat with. I appreciate all viewers. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, and tuning in. It means a shit ton. So, and I appreciate everybody that's helped the show along the way, like Liz, like Paul, like Cody. You're your own thank you, obviously, Mr. Co-host. But yeah, you know, Spaz and so many others that have been just an asset to the channel. I can never thank you all enough. And you, sir, Mr. Co-host, I can't possibly find all the right words to fathom exactly how I would express how thankful I am for you, for being more than just a co-host. You've always been a great friend, and I appreciate you dearly. And no matter what, no matter how much we drive each other insane, at the end of the day, we know it's all for the content. Indeed, sir.
What, the bro jobs were just for the content?
Yeah, I mean, we got to start small.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah, thank you, Dreamers Lanes. We honestly do, though. We appreciate everybody that tunes in, everybody that watches, because you could be spending your time elsewhere. And I hope that we can give you a moment to escape from whatever stress or anxiety or worry you feel you have. Hopefully, we can let that melt away. And if you are still stressed, close your eyes, take a big deep breath through your nose, let it out through your mouth, and tell yourself, you did a good job today. It's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Like I said, besides you guys, I'm very thankful for my family. My daughter prepared the entire meal with me being laid up, and that is truly appreciated and exciting. I hope her meal comes out far better than mine's ever have. I want to see her knock my socks off, but I do genuinely look forward to this weekend stream. I love to review things and talk about wrestling, and War Games goes back fond ways for me. I know, Cody, you and I have talked about it at length, but my step-grandfather, his name was Richard, but everybody calls him Dick. It's always funny how that name became, like Robert is Bob, but Richard was Dick. Any event. So when I was very young, I didn't call him like a step-grandfather or anything, even though I looked at him that way. We would say I'd say, I'd respond. So we were going to Dick's house. So I called him Dick House from the point where I could talk onwards till he passed away when I was young. And he's the one that got me into wrestling super, super early. Like, I have the vaguest flashbacks of memories, like sitting underneath the kitchen table with our dog watching, his tapes of like early WCW times. This is 1990 at that point. And I remember him showing me stuff like the Black Spider from WCW and things like that. All his tapes that he had throughout the years. I couldn't even begin to tell you the things that he collected and all the matches that he had. And I wish I could have had more time with him or known where all that would end up being. But whose house? Dick's house. Yeah.
War games!
Definitely. So he was a very big gambler as well, and I'm not exaggerating. His issue was he was a severe alcoholic, and when he drank, turned into a terrible asshole. But he knew it, so he would disappear days, weeks, months, whatever. When he was sober, he was incredible, and he was very, very good with money, and he usually held down good jobs, but when he would drink, he'd binge and go on these benders, and it would turn into these never-ending sprees. So eventually my grandmother and him split up, more officially, and we'd still go over and see him, but they couldn't be together. And it wasn't too long after that he ended up, dying and passing away. But I've seen the man, have us sit in the car, and he can go into a casino with $100 and leave with a couple grand in a few minutes. Like, he was able to just always find some sort of luck his way. He was the guy that would take you to the arcade back then with a $50 bill and make you feel like hot shit with your friends. He would, whoever my friends were around, come on, we're all going to the arcade. And he'd bring everybody that was there. You didn't need seatbelt in the early 90s. You would, just pack people in cars. Everybody sat in everybody's laps. My grandmother hated wearing her seatbelt. Funny enough, like, she used to get pulled over constantly. And we had family that worked for the same town's police department. So she would get out of the tickets, but they would give her warnings, and they're like, so-and-so is going to kill you if you go ahead and get caught. Like, put it on your goddamn seatbelt. And she would just never wear it. Oh, she was so stubborn. But now I can't picture not ever wearing my seatbelt. Like, it's so ingrained into my muscle memory. I don't even realize it's there most times, but funny to think how drastic that was at one point.
Feel, like, when you put on your seatbelt, like, sometimes you just don't even feel that it's on.
No, you don't realize it's just part of the car, especially if you're driving, you really don't have the, you don't have that, like, kind of pull that you do when you're a passenger, because you're more in control. Obviously, you're in control of the vehicle, but you're more in control of, like, how hard you're pressing, where you're turning. This motion kind of, keeps you from being locked up. We had a station wagon in the back seat that faced backwards to the highway. See, our station wagon had a bunch of blankets in the back for us to just lay down in. That's the story that everybody always laughs about. When my father first came around, and he was only a drunk at this point, he goes ahead and he's going to take me to go meet my half-sister. And I wish body cameras existed then. I know I'd be embarrassed because I'm crying throughout this, but it is hilarious to look back on. My father worked on the car because the front headlight was out. So he replaces the bulb, but doesn't realize when he does so, he blows a fuse, and now there's no lights in the rear. So we're on our way up, and he's, of course, drunk as a skunk. He already stopped at multiple package stores, and, I've known the guy for 2 weeks max, going to meet my half-sister. Cool, I didn't know you existed. So now we get into the town where she's supposed to be camping with her family. And come to find out, we're just crashing. We're going to say hi. They don't know we're coming. And he gets pulled over, and it's a simple thing. The cop walks up to the car, and my dad didn't have any beer out or anything, but, he smelled like it, but it wasn't horrific. And the cop comes over, and my father rolls the window down, and the cop's like, talking to him, hey, did you know you have taillights out? My dad's like, oh, Jesus, son of a bitch, I didn't even realize it. And the cop's like, yeah, so not a big deal. Let me go ahead, and we could probably get you guys out of here pretty quick. If I don't, and all you hear is the opening of a beer. And my dad reached over in the cooler, grabbed a beer, and while the cop is talking to him, he's like, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. And the cop just looked at him and looked at me and looked at him, looked at my mom, looked back at him. Strike me dead if I'm exaggerating. And like I said, he fought them tooth and nail afterwards, but they tried to get him to open the door. He wouldn't. And they grabbed his arm like this so he wouldn't go ahead and turn the car back on. So they're trying to stop him like this way. They've got his left arm. And that's when, you know, all hell breaks loose. But the cop was just, you've got to be this. I never, like, all he said, looking at me and my mom and back at Bob, and he's like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Just like that. Who is dumb enough to open up alcohol in front of the police? So he's resisting. They pull him out through the window. He's trying to fight back. They beat the hell out of him. Eventually, he's got to get taken in for evaluation. Fun stuff. My mother is now able to drive the car, thankfully. And one of the cops actually finds out the fuse isn't blown. It was just loose. What do you know? And we get to drive home. And when we go to pick him up eventually, this is like 2 weeks after Father's Day. So the end of the year, I had just won DARE, Drug Abuse Resistant Education Student of the fucking Year. Yeah.
War games!
I won for being like, you know, their top student, blah, blah, blah. Don't drink, don't do drugs. I follow those instructions very well. So they go ahead and they have a big like printout of my face and the quote that I had for DARE and then the poster that won me the poster contest. And now I get to ride around with Officer Schauke. He has I don't remember if it was like a Viper or something, but they seized it during a drug raid. And they would go around and, you know, like use that like, hey, you know, and that was their like presentation patrol car. They didn't use it on the roads, but like anytime they went anywhere, they're like, yo, see what we see, see what we got. And they would show it off. So I remember getting to drive around with this. But any event, so there's a picture of me with the car with Schauke. And then we're going to pick up my dad who's in jail. And he's sitting like over here and holding next to where my DARE of the Year poster is. Like I wish smartphones existed then and I had that photo because that should be a t-shirt. The irony is so steeped in deep lore to know what the fuck that meant. It really is almost spiritual. How fucking hilarious it is just to know you're like everything against DARE is sitting there while your son is DARE. And it was just, I can't forget the irony. It breaks me still to this point.
Man.
Oh God. But yeah, he had to fight against everybody and get his ass beat, you know, lessons you learn, Thanksgiving proclamations, my friends, you know, and that's what makes me happy that my daughter never dealt with any of these. I've embarrassed the hell out of her, but in fun ways, never anything that she's going to look back on and have any PTSD or regret over, anything that she'll ever have to relive traumatically. Maybe some of the health stuff that I've been through affected her negatively, but I'm saying never have I caused her that kind of mental anguish or harm, and that's what keeps me going. That's right, Coot, never doing drugs. Woo. Telling truth, staying factual, being good boys and girls. Woo. Taking the Ric Flair motto, drugs are bad, okay? You know, I really, I take to my marijuana now. Mostly, I usually just smoke once at night and I'll use the carts throughout the day, occasionally here and there. That's kind of my go-to, but I don't smoke nearly as much as I was even 6 months ago, never mind a year ago. So that I've cut back a lot. What sucks is, though, my memory is still just as bad as ever. It takes me so many times to go ahead and keep things down. You should see how I have to label files now. It would make people insane, but that's what keeps me finding this stuff. That's how Liz got her banger theme done in time. I rushed that out, but we had some really cool lyrics because she met Eddie Kingston. That's so fucking awesome. You know, it was like, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming. Gives you, you know, that type of acknowledgement. That he's just very down to earth and cool. So for you guys to see him passing and him being so nice, I had to make sure I brought that up. So I was like, Eddie Kingston, handshake, real as it gets, Moxley's theme, time to reset. Because she literally, I think, heard the Death Riders theme 8 times in a row between Moxley, Wheeler, Marina, Claudio. It's just, that would drive me insane. So yeah, but a lot of fun in that track. So make sure you go back and check out the intro, listen again for a few little Easter eggs. I love throwing those into the music. So I'm curious, I doubt anybody knows offhand, but let's go ahead and open a new window. All right, let's share the new window. How do I get you to? It looks like it's right there. Right? I want YouTube music. Yeah. All right. So if I go over to the library and I go to uploads, people have asked me to like, oh, hey, upload some of the themes and stuff so we can use them. And I have a bunch of them uploaded. I have testers. I have tracks that are previously never heard before, unreleased material, released material with different edits. I mean, a lot of old classics here. We've got some variety and some fun ones. Problem is that it views it as private media, and I've gone through every option that I know what to do with. You hit go to artist, and then it just gives you an error. So you got to go back. I don't know how to make it any type of public, and it doesn't do you any type of dilly on the song. You just get, add to playlist, or you hit go to artist, and that's it. It just ignores my artist tag and everything else. So I'm a little bit baffled. So if anybody knows any idea what I'm doing wrong, let me know and I can upload the music. But I've got so when I redid the first intro and I used AI originally for like the voiceover mine, I didn't realize that I typed intro somewhere until I went to go play it that night instead of into somewhere. So I kept it. So if you listen to the chorus, it's intro somewhere. It's not into.
No, it's not into.
No, I fucked it up. And I didn't notice until I put it out.
That's great.
Right, hold on. I forgot you can't hear it. I'm sorry. What a terrible person I am. All right, we're going to go back a few seconds. It goes intro somewhere. If I didn't rat myself out, no one would have probably ever noticed that. But it bothered me to hell. So then I ended up just keeping it because I really liked this beat, and I didn't keep it without the audio of the lyrics being added to it. So I didn't want to strip it and redo it. And so I just kept it. And it just cracks me up. Intro somewhere. But yeah, I got to figure out how to do one of these lives, because what I do is I usually have my own guitar tracks, and then I take that down, and in the interim, I just add like a metronome drum to it, so it just ticks down, and it'll just give me like a 4/4 beat, just a 1 2 3 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and then it'll give me like a bass to build off of, and then you can pick AI complex drums, metal drums, rock drums, Cuban congos, whatever you want, and it'll give you that. I don't usually ever put any type of custom drum work in. Bass work, I've done my guitar down tuned for some things, especially a couple of the Halloween songs. Cold and Bear is like one of my favorites, and the violin is just my guitar up-tuned and harmonized with itself, layered over by a chorus and delay pedal. So it's like it's self-looped infinitely, but you only hear it with a small threshold. Little things. But that one took almost like a month to really put together. And it's funny how much, you put into these intros, and then you have the one show review and then it's gone. That's it. We don't, so I try to keep some of them alive and put them in the intro stuff.
Right.
You can cut me off and dive in here whenever. I'm just sinking into pain-filled madness, so you can gladly cut me off, sir.
I don't have anything on the brain right now to cut you off.
So I am a dipshit, and I was just going to keep it going, but I forgot. And that's really what it was. I was like, oh, earlier when we did the whole thing, and I was like, oh, with the producer in my ear for our live show. I'm like, yep. the whole joke was supposed to be that I'm schizophrenic and you don't hear the producer when I introduce you, but I do. And it's just me
Right.
yelling at myself. And that's why I keep apologizing. And you're like, you take your meds? And I was like, no, why? And then you're like, oh shit. And then that was supposed to be like the goal of what I was attempting to do. But I then forgot to finish the joke. So we got distracted. I hope that War Games is super exciting. I really want this to be something special. I'm looking for any type of update. I was really curious if we got any update on that Becky Lynch story. I had to know her
I don't think
accusation.
we did.
I've been scouring around trying to see if anything came up, and I haven't seen anything. Now they're pumping out other stories like her backstage, or no, her first storyline with Seth was awful, and backstage has become less cutthroat. And he said that he thought polygamy was the answer before he started dating her, and he was wrong. And he admitted that was wrong. But they get rid of the accusational claim. Like, no one's talking that again. I haven't seen any updates. It says Becky Lynch confirms WWE superstar blacklist females who wouldn't sleep with them. I mean, but no one's followed up with it at all. She's like, at first it was stay away from the boys. So you know it's a wrestler. So who the fuck was it if they don't work there anymore? They're both comfortable enough to giggle and laugh
David
about it.
Otunga and some other lawyers said that this can lead WWE into a lawsuit.
Yeah, I don't know
And
why she would bring
potentially,
it up at
maybe
all.
Becky Lynch as well, because she
It's not
can
good.
get people accused that didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it
So
is.
she could also, I guess, be sued somehow.
Yeah, sorry, I got you back. Yeah, no, and it fucks you up badly. I mean,
Yeah.
So into music production, yeah, I've always liked producing music. So when
So,
I was,
do you think that's true though? Becky Lynch could also be sued by
yeah, when I
people
was
that are
making
getting
my
accused.
my recent theme, I actually threw a little line in there about Becky dealing with the shit. So I don't think Becky's going to lead to Liv returning. I don't think she's going to be in this storyline at all. I do like what they've done with Becky, but this real life accusation is what's problematic to me. They need, like, they knew what they were doing by not saying a name. They're letting the people speculate and go wild, and now they're just having people that aren't guilty be accused because even
The issue is WWE's not going to do anything to those two because
no,
they're
of
Seth
course
Rollins and
not.
Becky Lynch.
So, hey, Mohammed, hi, and happy Thursday on a
Do
Thursday
we-
night. Happy Thanksgiving to
reach
you,
out to
sir.
them
Hope you're doing well.
about it,
Thank
or
you.
Or do you think they don't even care that they said this and do?
I bet you they don't care
Well,
because of who they are. They're at the top upper echelon of the company.
But what can you say to them?
Yeah, that's. I mean, they could maybe say like, "Hey, tone it down from now on," or whatever you say has got to be cleared through us.
Suggest
Maybe.
it. But Randy
but-
Orton, you've seen his wild Twitter rants before, so well he can just do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, you think about it, they can really do whatever the hell they want to a certain extent.
So
I
is
mean,
she
they're not
accusing
back
of
there
this guy
beating
of doing
babies,
anything
but
like bad, or does he just like to sleep around with them?
they're saying that he blacklist. So it's basically if you sleep with him and anything goes south, he blacklists you. But if you don't sleep with him, he'll blacklist you as well. Like if he wants you and you deny him, then he'll make sure you get blacklisted too. She said if you get into a relationship and things go south, they're not going to fire the guy. They always are going to fire the girl. So it was a very stressful thing. He used to say like, oh, I won't be fired. You will be.
But it's got to be someone that had a good relationship with Vince, right?
I mean, maybe, but we knew this culture was there with Vince. I mean, they've admitted it. They've got lawsuits about it. Things have changed,
Well-
especially COVID forced them to change because now nobody was there. And then when they
So
came
it's a
back,
superstar, though, right?
yeah, but think about it. When we came back
Some
from
people are
COVID,
saying, wait, someone said that this person is still there.
I don't know. With her, you know, when they came back from COVID, they had to have it changed because they came back from the speaking out movement as well as the, you know, the whole speaking up, speaking out, and on top of it, they kind of had a shift in who was where as far as like production and head and talents. Vince was basically out or on his way out. Triple H was in, other people were being shifted around. So things have changed, and you've seen people say like the locker room is the best it's been in a long time. There's no fighting. Everyone gets along. Everybody's having fun. People are actually like mingling again. So that's cool to hear. Punk makes it like a everybody get together and eat on him type thing. He buys everybody food when he's at these shows. So that's really cool. Like, I'm glad they're doing well. But we've heard these allegations before. Like, this isn't sending out shockwaves because it's unbelievable. It's believable, and it's happened elsewhere. So is this Johnny Ace? I mean, but she's saying one of the boys. So does that mean it's definitely a wrestler? It sounds like a wrestler. But who has that, like you said, kind of cachet to do this? I don't know who at that time would be the one to be the star.
But
and
some people are saying that he's still there.
Otis is a good guess. I mean, what about not Otis, his friend there, the one from Heavy Machinery,
Tucker.
Tucker, Otis and Tucker Knight. There we go. I couldn't remember because they said it was a dark underbelly, you know. So maybe they meant that literally. No.
So wait, they're not. How did Becky describe it? Are they there or are they not there?
No, I'm saying she made it sound like they're not there anymore. So she says that originally I had to be cautious, stay away from the boys. It really paints a picture how the backstage environment was. She says, be careful. One, he'll try and sleep with you. And if he sleeps with you, then he'll blacklist you. And then if he tries to sleep with you and you don't sleep with him, he'll also blacklist you. So there was this line you had to tightrope. She said, Bert asked, do I know them? And Lynch responds that you definitely do know him. And she said, at one point, he got my number. I said, how do you walk this line? I was always the thing of, because if you get into a relationship and things go south, they're not going to fire the guy. They're going to fire the girl, you know? So it was a very, very scary thing. At the time, Lynch would be departing WWE's developmental brand NXT. She made her main roster debut in 2015 when she helped kickstart the women's evolution in WWE. Now she's one of the biggest names in professional
So it had
wrestling.
to be someone early on in her career, right?
It's early on, and it doesn't mean that they're not there now, but it must be because they're both confident and able to tell this story. So if
But
someone
now
was
Becky
still
has
working
that
there,
power where that person could also get fired over her.
how could they still work there and them tell this story, though? I mean, I highly doubt this person still works there. I don't think Becky and Triple H would feel comfortable telling, or Seth, you know, would feel comfortable telling the story, knowing that it would harm Triple H if it wasn't true, and if somebody was still working there. I think that's like the Predator is still there kind of thing. Like, I think they're not there anymore, and that's why she's finally now comfortable to tell this story.
Right.
Jericho. Yeah, it's Jericho, and that's why he's coming back to seal the deal. I don't know who else it could or couldn't be at this point, and that's kind of been the crux of it all. But
I don't think it's Jericho.
no, I'm joking about that as well.
I'm just saying, the people you name, you have to look if they follow them, and I think Seth and Jericho follow each other. So
Yeah.
that stuff would eliminate it, right? If they're following each other now.
Yeah, I don't imagine they'd be on good ground with them and happy with them, and it would be a good thing. So I'm still taking it as it lays, but
Well, who would WWE value more right now, like Becky or Jericho, if they had to choose one right now? Becky?
Becky, yeah, she's much better. I feel like Jericho's great, but Becky is better in the sense of she still has quite a bit left in the tank, and she's got so many goddamn accolades. She's so fucking over. And heel or face, she gets great reactions because she's always getting a reaction, which some people don't, or they get whatted, or it doesn't work. Her, people listen, they either buy into or they boo her, but they are emoting, they are reacting. So I feel like she's always top notch, and hopefully everybody's not in an entire tryptophan turkey coma. Hopefully you guys are saving some room for tomorrow, right? Eating leftovers. We got leftovers now, so feast up. And then this Saturday, we've got War Games, buddy. Are you excited?
War Games.
Are you excited?
I am excited.
Are you excited?
Not anymore.
Come on, you gotta be pumped up. Are you excited?
I am excited for War Game.
Perfect. I love it. We got some raw emotion out of you. We got some fun
Raw?
shorts. Yeah, raw indeed. No dynamite needed. We've got some fun shorts coming out, don't we, bud? We've got, obviously I put
yeah.
Milo out for Christmas, but we got why we took a little storytelling backstep with War Games, Liv's return. We talk about CM Punk and how he could turn heel. We talk about what happens when Roman J and Cody, who turns, who doesn't, who helps who, what happens in the War Game steel cage. We talk about Lesnar. Would he betray everybody? Heels dominating War Games. Are they going to take over the entire card? And so much more. So check out the shorts. And for more exclusive content, check us out on TikTok as well. So it's Jake.countdownended. I just wanted to make sure we threw that in there. I'm very excited for War Games. I'm looking forward to this Saturday. The arena is being set up and looks pretty cool. I'll give him that much. I like the look. I'm happy. I think it's going to be one of the smaller entrances so they can have more fans in attendance. That's what it looks like. See? So it looks like they're going to come out about there. And then we'll see. But yeah, it looks good overall. Try and zoom it in
Fun.
a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. I mean, the screen is massive. That's like a SummerSlam setup. But you see it says Survivor Series San Diego, but it does. It looks like SummerSlam with that kind. That's great. I mean, they're going to have the huge cage around the top here that's going to lower down. And then they're basically moving, entire houses at every time. Yeah, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side? I was saying before, I love the broccoli cheddar casserole. Paul said the sweet potatoes. Liz loves mac and cheese. Huh, Liz? Liz loves. I can't say that fast enough. Liz loves mac and cheese. Danny made mac and cheese. I think it's got 7 different cheeses in it. It's so thick and gooey. It's incredible. I can't wait to dive in and not instantly have it come back. But whoo, this place looks awesome. Nothing gets me going more. Like, I love great wrestling matches and all that, but I love a good entrance. I love crowd reactions and pyro, especially. I love the pyro. Consider it like my autistic kryptonite, Cody. Pyro makes me like it just shuts me off, and I'm like, yeah. Fireworks, even sparklers. I'm like a T-Rex in Jurassic World. You take the road flare and just throw it, and I'd follow it. I like looking at things that go boom. So Survivor Series, yeah, college football. There's a lot of competition as well for Survivor Series. So it'd be interesting to see how many people tune in. Then the week after, we've got Deadline. We talked about the Iron Survivor Challenge earlier. After that, we've got AEW, right? They're back again. I believe at that point they are. Ask Mr. Drymouth. The new medication that I'm taking makes me have it makes you itchy, and it makes you have the worst cotton mouth. And I'm like, I can smoke weed and not have this much of a dry mouth. I'm over here dying.
You're dying?
I'm dying slowly. I don't have enough saliva left. You're gonna have to give me some. We need the aliens just to come back and beam us up, my friend. Like, what happened?
I mean, I guess that could happen.
All right. Take us to the gold. We're now rich, and we have proof of aliens. We're all set for life. Right?
Indeed we are, sir.
What are you looking forward to the most? I know the Liv return, haha. Really, match-wise, what are you looking forward to the most at War Games?
In all honesty, I don't know if Liv is actually returning, though, so probably the men's War Games match.
I think it's going to be great, the men's War Game.
What about you, my friend?
Miles got himself all worked up, and he does that, inverted sneeze that the smaller dogs do, where he's always makes you nervous, but we're all dying slowly, just like Lesnar. And I try to show this best I can without the audio. I got to make sure I turn the audio off first. But AI makes you chuckle. You just got to do it in small quantities, little bits. But this is great. So let's go ahead and let's see this here. See, he's just they all go tumbling down. See, takes out. How could he take out Paul Heyman? Look at that. Heyman's down now. That's a shame. Now what happens? They're kind of fused together as one. Lesnar's laughing. Wow. I don't know what happened at the end there. They kind of fused together, but holy hell. Look at that. He just totally sells that ass bump. The AI even knew to give him like a grimace face when he slows down. Look at this. See, he's like, he's going to bite down and get ready to break his tailbone. And then Paul just falls over on top of him. Some of these are magic. I mean, look at this one. We got more here. Look at him stomp like a Terminator. He just got him hard stomping like a Terminator.
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go. He's down. Oh, Paul, you bastard. You tripped him. You dirty fuck. Oh, God damn it. I knew Paul was going to screw him over. I know. Look at that. Paul's face just going back. I knew it. You know how I knew it? You greedy fuck. I knew Paul Heyman was going to do this. You fuck. You fuck. I knew it. Oh, Cody. Look at this. Look at this. He's pissed off. The beast. No, not you. Paul Heyman. That fuck. I can say that, right?
I told you you couldn't say that.
All right. Sorry. Look at this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at his mouth. He's ready to eat some steak. He got tripped again. He's dead. It's a snow angel. Run, Paul. I'm sorry. I could watch these all day. They're so just I love it. It's the right amount of.
What?
They're totally retarded.
Wait, what? Say that one more time.
They're so fucking. We Todd did.
Oh, I mean,
say it faster.
They're so fucking.
We Todd did. We can sound it out here. I'll say it. Sofa King. We Todd did. That was the quote. We can say it together in the chat. Chat, let's do it together. Sofa King. We Todd did. See? We Todd did. Not that bet. Sofa King. We Todd did. It's a verbal exercise to get your mouth loosened up for podcasting and all of that. So, here, you know what, Cody? You're a star. Entertain him. My wife's calling. Hold on one second. You're in charge.
Oh, I'm in charge. So, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Jake is wrong about the Dominic Mysterio and John Cena Intercontinental Championship match. So, I think that we are going to have a clean sweep for the heels.
Oh, you did great.
And that's the bottom line. Thank you.
See, I didn't let you drown. She just wanted to make sure it was okay to cheat. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. So long as his dick is smaller, I don't give a shit.
Asked first.
Yeah, I mean, that's respect. No, she's finally getting out of work. And she's like, where's my goddamn Thanksgiving dinner? And I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. It's not going to be ready to tomorrow. We didn't want it to get cold.
It's okay. It's okay. Relax.
That's how the Law and Order episode begins every time. And you just hear the thwacking in the background. And they, these are their stories. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, you could do the little other musician sounding. You don't know the theme?
I don't think I can do that, sir.
God damn it. Say his name and he appears. I believe in my father's public defender.
Oh.
His name and
Somehow he always got off.
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah. I'm the one that gets, the shit, but he managed to get off. So, Cody, I've got to share some bad news for you. Even the chat could say we Todd did faster than you. So, As your punishment. No, I'm telling you, Liz doesn't know better either, but she's right about this. Liv's not returning. She's not coming back at Survivor Series. You should have bet
She
her.
is.
Why did it tell us we're disconnected from the chat?
Are we?
It said it, but I think we're still live. I mean, we should be good. I hear us. I hear that. You know, we're doing okay. We're still live. It just disconnected me from the chat. Weird. I don't know why.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right. I was just making sure we didn't have an issue there. No, we're still live, but goddamn YouTube lying. Always something. I think it just saw that I was like, I am too retarded, and they're like, yep, see, you did it again. Great job.
You did it again.
Wrong. Look at our leftovers. All right. I worked so hard on this. Moxley is goozling that turkey. AI, I was like, hey, vidIQ, search my recent videos and make me a thumbnail for Thanksgiving. Oh no, she's not coming home yet. She's running late. I misunderstood. Gotcha. Even better. So, Cody, we're running till at least 3 a.m. now. No, I'm just messing with you. I think I'm most looking forward to the Women's War Games just because I think it's going to be a complete and total shitstorm. They are either going to whiff everything and nearly kill each other, or they're going to fucking nail it and it's going to look great. Nia really has a point to prove here, and I need to see her just be totally
Nia?
effective. Yeah, she needs to
But you
make
won't
up.
see that.
She needs to go ahead and really make up for the chair
we won't
shots
see that.
and the bullshit, everything she
I don't
pulled
care what
last year.
happens because Raquel and Roxanne should be in that over Nia, and that's my last take on that.
I get you. So a Thanksgiving miracle is that we get her to deliver. You and I will split the wishbone, and she will go ahead and split her pants, doing a wishbone split. You know, as everybody's trying to pull her apart, that blows out her lower back. She's got the X. She's out of the match. We don't see her for. No, I don't want her to get injured. I want to see her make up for everything that she's wronged us with. The chair shots, do them better. The missed spots, don't miss them. The finishers, make it land without killing the poor girls. Don't land with your ass so hard on them that they want to puke.
Right.
I still question Nia in the War Games, Liz says. Cody, he wants Liz to be right? Because she questions Nia in the War Games. I agree
so
as
do
well.
I.
See? You two agreeing. It's a scary thing, but it's so true. They should have had anybody else, but Bailey and Lyra or Roxanne. It actually should have been Bailey, Lyra. It didn't need to be the women's tag team thing at all. They just did that to it. Should have been, Rhea and Io, and then they could have had Bailey and Lyra. And then they could have added AJ Lee. That would have worked out very well. And then on the heel side, get rid of Nia, obviously. Get rid of they could keep Lash and
but Lash
go
still
ahead.
doesn't make sense because she was just thrown in there. So
She doesn't.
Regardless if she's good or bad, but she just
you'd likely have to get rid of her
So
and then throw in the Judgment Day on that side, and then you're pretty much, Kabuki Warriors, Judgment Day, Becky. So 2 teams and Becky, and that works out really well with her gaslighting
and it builds
both
up
of
other
them.
side storylines.
Yeah.
Right?
It works
Because
on
look at that heel.
my
side,
hole.
Like who Raquel is teaming with all of Liv's enemies.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
And I'm excited to see what they do with it. Granted, I'm not pessimistic, and I'm not exactly optimistic. I'm just mystic, I'm just neutral right now. And
neutral indeed.
You know what I think we need to do really quick? I think we need to check something because I'm not sure. All right.
Tell me.
I'm working on it. So hold on a very quick second. Let me go ahead and fix you here. I got to go ahead and sorry, I'm I'm trying to
We don't-
do. All right, I'm trying to find something. Sorry, I apologize.
You're good.
Two teams and Becky would have worked much better.
Yeah.
All right, so granted. Hello there, dear. I hope you're doing well tonight. Excellent. We're streaming live, and I just wanted to first say happy
Oh, you're on.
Thanksgiving.
A wonderful time streaming and enjoying the holiday. Let me know if there's anything special planned.
I just, while I'm live, I have a question for you. If I am not optimistic or pessimistic, what is the word for in between both?
Yeah, definitely. The word you're looking for is often realistic or sometimes pragmatic. It means you're looking at things in a balanced, practical way
Yeah,
without leaning.
pragmatic works. See that? That feels a little bit more like an actual term. I wouldn't want to say reality, but it is more reality based. I got you. Well, thank you very much. Cody, do you have any follow up questions for my wife?
Absolutely. No
Ask
worries
about
at
Liv
all.
Morgan.
For sure. I'm here whenever you need anything at all. Just let me know and I'm happy to help.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Do
Well,
you think
enjoy.
Liv Morgan returns at WWE 2025 Survivor Series War Games?
As of now, Liv Morgan has been out with a shoulder injury since June. And while there's speculation she might return at the 2025 Survivor Series War Games, WWE hasn't officially confirmed anything. She's also been spotted at public events recently. So we'll have to wait for an official update from WWE
What
to know
is
for
your
sure.
percentage that she returns at Survivor Series?
Yeah, definitely. It's always a bit tricky to pin down exact percentages for returns, but given the timing of her recovery and the excitement around her comeback, I'd say there's a decent chance she could make an appearance. We'll just have to keep an eye out for any teasers or hints from
Give a
WWE.
percentage.
Got it. If I had to give a rough estimate, I'd say maybe around 60 to 70% chance of her returning, considering the timing and the buzz around it. But of course, it's all speculative until we get an official announcement.
There you go.
Wow.
See? 70%. I only got a 30% bet. I don't think she's returning. I'm not sold that she's coming back at Survivor Series. I think she's going to come back closer to the Rumble so she can win
Ask
the
if
Rumble.
that decreases her chances of winning the Rumble if she returns at Survivor Series.
She can hear you every step of the way, sir. This is a menage a trois.
Oh, really?
You're asking the questions.
For
So,
sure.
if Liv Morgan returned at Survivor Series, does that decrease her chances of winning the Royal Rumble, which was also speculated? Because if she returned at the Rumble, that would make more of a likelihood, right?
Exactly. That timing would definitely boost her chances if she makes a big return right at the Rumble. It kind of sets the stage for a strong storyline leading into WrestleMania. But if she comes back at Survivor Series, it might mean a different kind of storyline and maybe less emphasis on the Mumble win. It's all about how they book it.
So if she returns at Survivor Series, what's the percentage she wins the Rumble?
That's a good question. If she comes back at Survivor Series, I'd say her odds of winning the Rumble might drop a bit, maybe down to around 40 to 50%, just because they might want to build her up gradually. But it definitely depends on how they weave her storylines together.
Fair.
Did she answer you?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's
Well, she said 40% if
Chance
she returns at
decrease.
Survivor Series for to win
So
the
it's
Rumble.
not a good idea for her to return then.
yeah, it definitely could shift the storyline a bit and might mean they have other plans for her leading up to the Rumble. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate your
Like, if
input. Is there anything else you're
Survivor
looking
Series.
for, sir? While the audio doubles up quickly.
I'm glad to help, and no worries at all. I'm here whenever you need anything.
So-
Just let me know, and
Who is
I'm
Jake
always happy.
DeMarco's co-host on YouTube or Into Somewhere?
Jake's co-host on YouTube is Cody, and they've been working together on the Judgment Day Era channel.
Thank you.
If there's anything else you'd like to know, just
Oh, in the
let
Judgment
me
Day
know.
Era channel.
Yeah, it ties you in now because you are part of the collaborator channel part.
Oh, I didn't
You know,
know. That was kind of nice.
yeah, it adds you in to be searched. So War Games Saturday is going to be a ton of fun. I mean, what is the odds of Cody's sanity still holding strong if she doesn't come back, or is he going to freak out so much when she does that it causes you to implode? I am worried either which way, I will admit. Just saying, we got you the monitor. I want you to be able to use it. You know, I don't want you to have to, forever walk around with a full wreck and like have to put your through the monitor to like get off. Like that would be bad. We don't need that. But he will do gaming content when I make him. As we're gonna set up the PC, we're gonna get him prettied up, and he'll be there to tell us how gorgeous he is in person and in beautiful color. I'm excited and looking forward to it. You've got a decent rig coming, so it's got a decent amount of RAM. Got DDR5, 16 gigs of RAM in that, and then it's got, I forget what graphics card, but it's got an AMD processor in it, which was newer and really pretty fast. So yeah, it's gonna be good to have you not be delayed on Discord. We'll cut each other off less frequently and less intentional.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. We're always trying to elevate the show. You know, if we look back and actually take a gander at where we were a year ago, even, I mean, it's pretty telling.
May I ask your wife one more thing?
Hold on. I had to close her out. So give me 1 second and I will pull her back up. But I just want to go ahead and show this was 1 year ago. So I got to watch the audio there. But let's see. Did I have an intro on this? Oh, I did. I think it's the intro somewhere one. Yeah, it is. This was our first like AI sung voice mod intro. And I played it for like almost the whole 3 minutes of the song. Jeez.
What's your actual favorite song you ever did?
It's gotta be my the one I was like the most proud of between the beat, the lyrics, it's earwormness, all of it is definitely clever. That's always the Elimination Chamber song is my go-to. Toronto, apparently it's been moved or remixed, but it's
We'll do that for our
Yo, we
awards
clutched
here.
up in Toronto, elimination chamber, steel cage set, it's cutthroat behavior. Just Jake on the mic, spaz up in the dome. Review game so tight, call it YouTube home. In the summer where we breaking it down, CM Punk, John Cena tearing up the town. Broke half on fire, no one spit it better. Reef like a beast, no one does it clever. Cena through elbows, Punk through shade. Chains clang, bodies bang, rivalry displayed. Slanted to the chains like lions in the cage. Toronto crowd wild, unleash all the rage.
Yeah, classic. This one took a
What's
lot
the other
of
one?
work.
Wasn't there like a little bit like something added to it? Cody said this again. Damn, man.
That was definitely one of my favorites. And then the Halloween one I was really proud of too, the Cold and Bear one. But Also, one of my tops, definitely of this year for sure, is the, you know, obviously my Codio Needy button. Anytime I got it, even so catchy. I threw in so many Easter eggs and different nods and stuff, and it's funny. Like, I don't think most things are caught on, or the lyrics just aren't picked up. But I forget which one it is that opens with it screams Tony fucking dies.
Oh, jeez.
And then if you listen to the lyrics, I just covered it well, so it was funny. I forget which one that is that goes that way. It's definitely funny, but yeah, I uploaded all the music, so Liz just bought all new RAM. She got 32 gigs of RAM, not realizing, thinking she's grabbing less, and less is more there. So, damn it, I'm curious what song I'm thinking of now. It's got to be something recent. Is this it? Might be loud. No. All right. We're gonna find it. It's not titles raised. It's not spade to spade. Maybe? No? Metal and Bone? Nope, that's the other Halloween one. I can't even remember the things that I do. Could be the Cena one, right?
Shorty fucking does! I
That's why I said, because Tony fucking dies, because it was the night of Cena's last night on Raw and last night in Boston. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. See, I say I don't think anybody caught on to that, because I threw it in so quick and mumbled through the AI-ness of it. But it's there's like a lot of little hidden things in there. If you ever go back to the songs, there's Easter eggs galore. I put a lot of effort into the music usually.
Shorty fucking does!
And just no one picked up on
Shorty
that.
fucking does!
There's a lot of little hidden things in there. So you know, it's that's one of the things. Like, I remember being a kid, and even when before CDs, when I used to buy cassettes, but especially CDs, cassettes had the booklets too, but it wasn't the same. Like the lyrics were super small. But I remember like studying the lyrics to Disturbed's Voices album like it was homework, because I wanted to memorize the lyrics. So I would sit there in like study hall and like memorize the lyrics that way, so I could sing the fast part, you know, and all these things. Like I missed that feeling. Like, you know, you'd get the CD, like when you bought a video game and you read through the book and you looked at all the art and you knew what the controller does, like every other game, but you had to double. Oh yeah, that's good. Up goes up. That's nice. A button is jump, huh? You don't fucking say. Nice. And
Yeah!
but still, you got all excited. You read the back of the box, and it was always some fluffy bullshit. It's like, in the future, you're the only man left to save the day. Can you survive? And I'm like, this sounds fucking epic. And literally, when you got it home, it was like just a blob on the screen that fired another little smaller blob at a different color blob. Yeah. And my grandmother was like, that's so goddamn violent. I don't know if we should let him play this. Remember the Oregon Trail? You had the gun to go hunting with.
Yeet.
Yeah, yeet. She was definitely like somewhat concerned with that. My uncle worked for IBM, Macintosh, one of them. And funny enough, he would give me like his hand-me-down parts and stuff. So I always had some decent computer running. I had like one of the first CD-ROM drives. I remember playing TIE Fighter on that. He got me the joystick. Like he spoiled me for a small window, and it was great. That computer lasted me for many eons until oh my God, I just unlocked a memory I haven't spoken of in ages. Do you know what web TV is?
No.
Oh, we're killing time now, my friend. If you got to go, you tell me, and we'll cap it. But I am gonna take you down a brief rabbit hole. So I didn't have enough money to buy a computer, and the father figure in my life his name was Michael. He had 2 kids of his own. They moved to California the same week my father moved in and my grandmother moved out. So it was like this big change of everything. And the father figure had web TV. That's how he talked to people around the nation and all that. And what it was is before you had a computer, you basically went ahead and you would get this box and it would connect to your TV. You'd put the phone into it and it was a modem and had a processor, and you had a keyboard that came with it, and it was a wireless keyboard, and you went online. And it had its own like web TV chat channels and chat rooms and all that stuff. But you can go on a lot of websites. Nothing that had to be like heavily loaded. You couldn't do like Stick Death or Newgrounds, or not a lot of Flash things at that point. I know they released better models, but it was like $300 and you got the first year for free. It was expensive per year. I remember after that, but that was the way I stayed in touch with him there. And it was crazy because it was just a revolutionary service getting you on the internet. And it was just something else. I mean, Steve Perlman is credited with the idea of the device. The user experience for this was ridiculous. And I wonder, like, nostalgia wise, I forget how bad it used to look, but I'm going to give you guys a very brief look at it. This was the web TV home. So you could watch TV on it. You could control your cable with it. You could do a bunch of like cool things with it. And at least for the time, this is like 98, 97. Do they have an exact year on the wiki when it came out? I would like to know. 95 is when it started, but they were purchased by Microsoft in 97, and that's when they absorbed MSN. Yes, because my first name was Veggie Platter. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like 10. And my first screen name on the MSN network, that's where I started, it was Veggie Platter. And then a bunch of guys kept bothering me thinking I was a girl. So I changed my name to Veggie Dip, and it only made things worse. And that's when I ended up doing the JD0539 handle because of my name. And then I'm graduating in 2005, and the 39 was like a random suggestion that just stuck. So yeah, around the 97 time is when I got this. That would make me 10. I remember I watched the trailer for the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie on this. It was that cool. You don't understand, but to not have to go to the movies to see a preview for a new movie was unfucking heard of. Unbelievable. I mean, this is what it gave you. That was the TV home, and
wasn't a thing.
This is what it looked like. You know, you would have to navigate with your remote, your gigantic fucking keyboard that was wireless, but the responsiveness of this keyboard for back then was incredible. Now, the service would take forever to connect to and would go down all the time. And if you hit a hiccup, you had to fully reconnect. And that took about 8 minutes. There was always firmware updates and a lot of frags in the system. But when it worked, it worked. You could build your own website. You see how base it is. But I don't mean based. I mean like bare bones, base level. But you could do a lot. Weather, games, eBay, they had dictionaries, and Ask Jeeves used to help you with a lot of things. So I would go there long before Google. I used Ask Jeeves.
I probably have to head out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's about when I'm capping it off. So it worked out perfect. But I know you said you had to get going. That's why I wasn't sure when exactly you had to leave. But yeah, web TV was great. And you couldn't see goddamn trailers in your home. That just didn't happen. The only way you did that is if you saw the newest VHS. If you bought that, they had it before the movie. They would splice in the latest theater, coming soon movie trailers, so that you could see. Like I remember the Mortal Kombat movie was advertised on, I think, one of the Ninja Turtle films, and I watched that like 1,000 times because of it. Maybe it was, I don't remember which movie it was. Someone might remember.
Milk Guy 3.
Yeah. So, Veggie Dip, Milk Guy 3 is a hell of a goddamn username. I mean, I had Veggie Dip, Veggie Platter, and then after the JD one, I went by Bleeding Insanity. I thought that was dark as fuck. That was badass. I remember like my aunt and uncle are going to email me, and I gave them that email, and she just looks at me, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm a vampire, aren't I? Like, you know, in that mindset of like, I'm a badass. I didn't dress goth or anything. I was just fat. But yeah, the Real Player, you could download a fixed version of it, and it would work to play certain like media that they couldn't play otherwise. You having a sneeze and you can't. But it's just such a flash from the past. When you could finally watch movie trailers and not have to see them before a movie, like, because anytime you wanted to know what was coming, you looked forward to the previews. Now I'm like, oh, just start the movie. Back then, people would leave after the previews sometime and not see the movie. People did that because the previews for episode 1, I forget what movie it came before, but that movie got so many tickets bought, and no one saw and stayed for the fucking film because they just wanted to see the trailer. That's how big trailers were, you know, and back in the movie theater. You had to wait, and every day in the newspaper, it would tell you the movie theater local times. Then eventually you can call a movie phone. Then you could check online. Like, just all the advancements. I think it'd be fun at some point in time for me to give you like a 90s quiz and see what you know and what you don't.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah, we'll definitely do something like that, because I'm interested to see how our upbringings differ, because we ended up in the same path, but I want to know how we both got here. I think it could be a lot of fun. In the interim, thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody, on Thanksgiving. You guys have been hanging out with us all day. My first DVD ever, Scary Movie. Got the player, and I bought that movie first, and I fucking love that movie. That's such a classic. That and Grandma's Boy were like ad nauseum in that DVD player. Any event, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Thanksgiving. Cody, let these beautiful people know where they can find you, my friend.
Yes, you can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day Era. You can find me over on my YouTube. I know I haven't posted gaming content yet, but we will get that situated sooner rather than later. I know it's not strict, but you guys don't believe me, but soon enough, we will get gaming content. And I'm already a bit better gamer than most of you in the chat, so pipe it down on me not posting gaming content yet, because y'all losers will see who the real gamer around here is. Thank you very much. And my Instagram is Cody_Onidi_316. No longer a Judgment Day page, chill, because apparently if you make one joke,
you're out of there.
They will actually use their catchphrase and cry about it, I guess. But I mean,
crybabies.
Hey, yeah,
it happens. It absolutely does happen.
I still support them as wrestlers, but oh my god, again, she should check the people she follows timelines, you know? Jesus.
You would think so, yeah. But we're going to get that gaming content out of you yet.
Yes, we will.
It's going to happen.
Yes, we will.
Guys, happy Thanksgiving again. Hit the like button, and I'll be extra thankful for all of you, because I already am. I appreciate everybody watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, all of it. I hope you all had a great holiday. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope we entertained you. Thank you, Liz, for helping me review Dynamite and Collision, since you were our woman on the inside. We got to go ahead and see your pictures and videos from being there live. What great seats you had. So thank you so much for sharing that with the Into Somewhere fans and family. I hope everyone has a great rest of their holiday. I hope you all sleep well. We'll see you Friday for War Games, and I will imagine we'll see what goes on tomorrow. SmackDown State, we already know the spoilers, but we got enough to cover. War Games, we're almost there. It's time. For Cody, I'm Jake. Check the description box. Make sure you check out all of our friends of the channel. And until then, stay sexy.
Names roar across the cage. Pole bars climbing, kill that doubt. Dumb goes over, fans black out.